waiting for Matt to get his character, and then we can start.
No way.
No rush
Waiting-
though. Don't worry.
No waiting for Matt.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Matt, when
For
you get
fuck's
there,
sake.
I'm so down to do Alexander. I said I'd do
Matt,
it
take
with Gillian as
36
well.
fire damage.
No.
Oh,
I'll
wait.
half that anyway.
Oh,
Fuck
I was-
you.
I was gonna ask Joe,
Mhm.
because Hugh is gone now. Was the thing that you rolled for him in like the first session
Oh,
the one
he
where
couldn't
he
get
can't
drunk for 12 days.
Yeah, I thought it was.
So I was
like,
just
no.
waiting for like, does someone want to introduce alcohol to Hugh, and
I was
then
gonna
they
say-
find out that he can just or she can just like drink fucking a million pints down and you make bets that way. That's what I
Yeah.
was gonna do.
It was like 5 sessions and nothing had happened. I was like, wait.
Technically, only like
I
one
was
day
like, wait,
passed in
you
those 5
can't
sessions.
drink. It was like, I was
Yeah.
like, nothing's happened. I was like, wait, you can't
You couldn't
drink.
get
And I remember
drunk.
that being a thing.
The thing is, it wasn't even a factor that would have
Gallant?
played into it anyway,
Yeah.
because he was a child.
Thematically, those are the size of my hand axes.
Right, let's make
It's
Seeing
like
as
fucking
I'm-
Askinor.
With his
Divine Axe Rita is
yeah.
a one-handed axe.
table bash. All right,
Double bash.
all right, and then I'm going to steal him.
Mhm.
What's your HP?
Let me triple check. 36.
All right.
Also, I gave my stream a new goal. If it reaches 50 subs, then I will learn how to play League.
Let's
Whoa.
go. Oh my god, it would be so
But
funny.
that
I have
has-
2 more people who just started playing League and they fucking hate it, so it would be very funny to do like a stream where it's just like teaching 3 people how to play League.
But has to be 50 subs in 1 month. So, yeah.
What is your initiative? Matt,
Yes.
what's your initiative?
Initiative 3.
3. Alright, there you go. -1, 2,
Yeah, -1.
0.
I thought of a way to do my personality for the character.
Uh-huh.
Have any of you played Mass Effect before?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, and I feel like I know where it's going.
Elcor?
Yeah.
Delighted greetings. I am Table Bash.
It would have been such
Just,
a pain in the
uh,
ass to do the actual like 4-letter words thingy, but it would be so funny.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's he doesn't know how to express himself vocally, so he just says what his emotion is beforehand. Surprise. Really? I didn't know that.
Why does it feel like you're playing what's the guy from Guardians of the Galaxy?
Oh,
Uh,
who Batista plays? Fucking
Yeah.
Drax, yeah.
It's kind of like him.
Nothing goes over my head. If it did, I would catch it.
All right, so I think I'm just gonna start.
Yep.
Basically, last time we played, y'all went into the Red Rand hideout and got to kind of rushed into the boss's place, and he gave you a choice to leave town, or you could kill him or capture him. Y'all chose to try and capture him and bring him back to Sildren. He just went ooga booga through a fireball,
Everyone died.
and it exploded.
Yeah.
It's fucking exploded.
Mm.
And everyone pretty much died. And now you are here. We are 1 10-day further, which is the equivalent of a week in the D&D universe, so that's 10 days. And Sildren has sent a message to the Lord's Alliance for assistance in getting back important VIP members of the town and to secure the leftovers of the red brands. And it is in cooperation with the Merchants Guild, Only Crafts. And they have provided some provisions for you to take in your cards with you. Val was not here.
Yep.
And you are now on the road to the place you've never been to before, Phandalin, and help out your it's called liaison, Sildarin, your quest giver,
Like
the quest that
clientele?
they need. Yeah,
Yeah.
the client Sildarin. There has been a small, I wouldn't say warband, but a couple of soldiers that went out before you who were also sent out by the Lord's Alliance. But they were meant to the town from any leftover red brands that were not in the town yet. All of this has been in the correspondence from Sildarin towards the Lord Alliance. Nothing more has been said in it. You would have to find out on your own. And that's what y'all are doing now, on the road to your destination. So you've been on the road for about 2 days now. You just went around the bend to the Tribord Trail, and just about one more day of traveling, you will arrive in Phandalin. I assume y'all's characters didn't know each other, and you were just a couple of random mercenaries pulled together by the hired by the Lord's Alliance.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's pretty much all.
Okay. Also,
Do whatever you want to.
Apparently this time we decided to go a bit tankier because
Yeah.
we had a lot of squishies last time and only like one
I
tank.
have the exact same health I had on Teddy.
Yeah, you
We
do,
had
but
a tank.
yeah. Actually, we
However-
had 2 tanks. One
Yeah.
disappeared. The other one kept getting knocked down. So, yeah. So for my character, because I have not shown this before,
Yeah, go
I
on,
am
introduce yourself.
Terrence, level 3 bard, in the School of Swords, and I am very charismatic with 20 in charisma, and then just about average stuff and everything else. I have expertise in well, not expertise, so just like proficiency in everything. So I'm either neutral or slightly good at everything. Then my abilities are around swordplay and stuff, and just using my bardic inspirations for stuff, which I have 5 dice of that I can use because that is reliant on your charisma. And apparently I have the most charisma, so the perfect build for that. Matt, Ethan, do you want to introduce your characters?
Yeah, I can.
Delighted greetings. I am Table Bash.
Why did they give you this name?
I broke table.
So you weren't born with it, huh?
No.
Next question.
Okay.
I really should put like
Yeah.
the -2 in my charisma.
Do it. I mean, we have a couple of
Yeah,
charisma
dang on,
machines
yeah.
already.
And do it.
Yeah.
So Tadas
so-
has a what? Tadas has a +5 in charisma. I've got a +3.
Yeah. So pretty good. When I feel like I will have a lot of the, negotiation type of deals, seeing that my deception, performance, persuasion are all really high. Performance and deception are at 9, and then persuasion is at 7. So at minimum, I can roll 10 at deception. So
There you go.
everything else is just above. I am also a half elf, a half wood elf, and Terrence is just a wandering bard who used to like go from tavern to tavern to like play music and stuff to earn some money. And then one day, like one of the taverns got attacked whilst everyone was passed out after a party. He picked up a sword and then tried to protect everyone, which he did. And that's how he went into the College of Swords. And yeah, and then he just thought, okay, if I'm good enough with a sword, why not turn that into a side job as well? So he's a mercenary on the side while still being a wandering bard playing at taverns. That is Terrence.
La-di-da-di-da, stab, 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 la-di-da-di-da.
Ethan,
That's a
do you
theme
want to
song.
introduce your character?
I didn't know if Matt was finished.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
know,
don't have much
fun
more than that.
That's completely fair. Well, I'm playing Galahad Silver. From the look of me, I don't think you'd be able to tell what race I am, actually.
Dragonborn,
It
maybe?
depends.
Something?
Were you covered by cloth?
Yeah,
or-
yeah. So I have some fairly heavy-looking armor and a red scarf-like balaclava thing going around my face, and then a like a very cowboy-esque hat on top.
He either really wants to hide his identity or is being recently hurt in a war, is what the other characters would assume.
Yeah. I don't have any affiliations with any kind of clan that you fellas would know of. I was picked up by the Lord's Alliance on account of my previous encounters with those of the magic variety. And that's about all you know about Galahad right now.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Yep.
Anything more we want to know?
Also, I'm 79 years old, but I look in my 30s.
I guess with mine, he just recently came down from the mountains. Some, mercenary group just kind of yelled at him, was like, "Hey, you're a big bastard, come with us," and I just followed.
Okay.
They lured you in with a table, and you've been wanting to bash it ever since.
Just-
for
No,
that table.
it's-
He's bashing it, he's bashing it.
I tripped over and smashed through a table.
Bash, get pregnant.
No.
Um,
I'm
Yeah,
guessing.
I mean, I would be,
like usual, Ethan is going to be not Ethan. Andrew is going to be quite a bit late.
So, I mean, I would be standing next to the ox, probably holding the rope,
Yeah.
leading it along.
I'm just going along next to it, and I'm guessing Val is going to be probably like in a tavern somewhere. He's the only one who survived, by the way.
Yep.
technically,
Technically, he's the only one who survived because he was like behind a wall, and then he just ran away. Technically, he was supposed to go down as well, but Matt just wanted to kill off his character. Hugh died instantly because they took like twice the amount of damage that they had health, and Teddy was downed. And Teddy would have been downed no matter what, even if he was at full health and had my extra health on him as well. So yeah.
All right, so it's actually kind of turning into evening. It's kind of the heading into dusk territory where we are right now.
Damn, I have
Um,
dark vision. No, I'm kidding.
Damn.
Well, technically,
You can
my
still
character
see
has dark
normally.
vision.
Don't worry. You don't have need for dark vision yet.
I was kidding.
But you are who's driving the cart? Who's
I have like a rope around it, like leading it.
Alrighty. So you're all three walking, or is there someone in the cart itself?
I don't think like the cart is just full of stuff, so good. That probably isn't much
Yeah.
space
There's
for it.
space
I'm
enough
just-
for two people to like to sit beside it, basically, but you can also just walk
You guys could
along.
sit there and have a little
I just
chat if
walked
you want.
along, yeah, just getting acquainted because you don't want to just not know who the hell you're working with. Like, what if they have a fighting style that is very destructive and can hurt your party? Hint, hint.
As you are walking along the trail, you have been notified by the correspondence letter from Sildren and the Lord's Alliance that raids on the Tribord Trail have picked up primarily by goblins, and something that usually isn't around in these places, and that's that a faint rotting flesh smell is around these parts these days, and they don't know what exactly it is. They've only had a couple of encounters but managed to run away. Other than that, it's mostly goblins that they've been worried about that are picking up on this trail, and they kind of gave you the side quest. Find any goblin, make sure that it is disposed of. To make this the track safe for travel again. As you are walking along this road right here, it's pretty cloudy, turning into dusk, and about how much is that exactly?
60 feet, something like that.
About 100 feet,
Yeah,
100
100.
feet further. You see the remnants of
A
a
cart.
broken cart pushed to the side. Nothing else of importance you see there. It's literally just like wood, a wheel on the ground.
Okay.
Nothing else that you can see necessarily from this this angle, this far away, without perhaps a perception check or getting closer first.
Probably just start walking along the trail.
Yeah, I'm down to walk closer to it. In fact, I'm gonna tie the ox up to this post right here so we can investigate.
Yeah, the
Alrighty.
broken stuff. Because maybe something was left behind, but seeing that it was moved, probably not.
Tie him up here.
There we go.
Also, this
Alrighty.
ox is called Brunch, by the way.
This one's called brunch. Okay.
Yeah, he's called Brunch.
So we had dinner, we've got brunch. What's the next one?
That's got to be like a breakfast. We'll go
Midnight
back.
snack.
Or supper, yeah.
Second dinner.
Dinner too. If dinner's so good, how come
Um,
there's no dinner too?
Gonna need.
When's gonna? We're gonna get a midnight snack.
Fuck it. Let's see. All right. So dinner's just tied to there.
Nice.
Or brunch. I'm sorry, my bad.
Mhm.
Yeah, just like slowly walk along, however far you
Yeah.
want to stop or go to, or
Can I do a little try and check, see what's going on?
yeah, go make a perception check.
God, I bet you're so happy that you don't have to deal with like an 18 passive perception now.
Actually, that is a good question. Hold on, I am.
Well,
Doesn't
that
matter.
still
Never
doesn't
mind.
matter.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. I
Let's
forgot
go.
to
20
grab my
right there.
dice. So give me.
I guess you weren't
Really
expecting to do it right now.
The spirit of Teddy lives on.
I can do these colors, sure. Let's go.
What is it with my characters rolling well in stuff they're shit at? I don't
Yeah.
understand.
All right. Let's grab those. Gotta get me one of these. Oh, okay. There might be a chance. There is not. Oh, I don't have. Oh, goddamn! I am severely underprepared. Go sing a song.
Okay.
What's your rank?
Terrence.
Terrence hits with a tune.
Terrence, right?
Yeah. Which one of my many instruments should I use? Probably
Yeah,
just
Bard
like
boy, play some kind of tune.
I'll probably just use my guitar. By the way, I cannot play any instruments in real life, so this is so like obviously it wouldn't be something that
You
childish.
just from the guitar and it starts playing like flute noises.
Once within the next 10 minutes. Okay.
Oh, interesting.
I need to remember my abilities because it's already been a week, actually nearly 2 weeks since I looked at this. So I need to look through this again.
I thought I had these, apparently not. 272. Almost there.
Yeah.
There we have it. Okay.
Right,
Where the fuck do I even put this?
Sparring leader. You can spend 10 minutes inspiring your companions, shoring up your resolve to fight. When you do so, choose up to 6 friendly creatures, which can be including yourself, within 30 feet of you, who can see or hear you, and who understand you. But each creature can gain temporary hit points equal to your level, your charisma modifier, plus your charisma modifier. A creature can't gain temporary hit points from this feat again until it has finished a short or long rest. Okay. So this is basically 10 extra hit points until a short or long rest. And okay, yeah, I'd probably be like here. Yeah, that's within 30 feet. So I could use Inspiring Leader just to sing us a song.
How long is it to do that?
10 minutes. It takes 10 minutes to do
Okay.
that. So.
Well, if you start now, you wouldn't have the time to do it.
Okay, then never mind. But just to mention, in the future we will be able to do that. That's going to be 3 plus 5, so that's going to be 8 extra hit points each time.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so I'm basically a constant buffer to everyone. Plus I have like 3 different ways of healing everyone as well. And on short rests, we get extra health as well back.
God, you're really making up for Hugh's fucking group nuke, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's crazy. We got like a balanced party.
Yeah, this time.
Like
the thing is, we had
3 people for like spell casting, like all the different ones, right?
The thing is, we had a balanced party before. It's just that half our party disappeared.
Party, yeah.
Okay. I'm ready. As you are going closer, you take one look around, and already you instantly notice the smell. It's the first thing that hits you. Something very close by. It's just smells like rotten meat, eggs. Kind of like it's just hurting your nose. It's very putrid. And after you kind of like want to close your nose from like the ugly smell, you see just right of you there, that's about 50 feet away, you see a bugbear very poorly hiding behind a tree. It's like a fat man trying to hide behind a thin tree, you know. But he doesn't seem to be looking at the party at all. He seems to be looking across the road, where you see what looks to be a goblin, but it's not it doesn't seem to have like the usual characteristics of one. Instead, it looks very much like greener, more wounds on its face, and kind of like intelligence.
Okay, and they
lacking.
haven't done anything yet. They're just like trying to hide.
You see one there and you see one there, and they are kind of just like, they're kind of just staring, not even at the party. They're kind of just like staring into the void, into the path, into the forest ahead. But you do see the bugbear over here, very like intently watching the party, like almost like he's waiting for you to like go a bit further ahead.
Right. Okay.
Do you see anything up ahead?
No, I don't see anything, and I'm gonna like turn to you and kind of just gesture, like really like try and slightly gesture towards where I can clearly see two people.
Which direction are you
Confusion.
gesturing?
Why are you pointing?
Well, I'm not pointing anywhere. I just think the nature is lovely. I'm so glad that we don't have any adversaries to deal with, and I'm gonna gesture again.
Which direction are you gesturing to?
I too believe
Are you just
nature is
gesturing both
beautiful.
sides or something?
Yeah, I'm like gesturing like the angles. Like imagine like I'm stretching, like I'm going, oh, and I'm
Just
stretching
like
and pointing,
and pointing
and then
to
I'm doing another stretch and I'm pointing the other way.
You're doing the Wii Fit trainer, pointing with your finger and your toe.
yeah.
You're just doing a T.
Okay, I'm just standing next to you and looking towards the direction of the bugbear.
Surprised. I understand now.
Well, you clearly ain't got nothing but hair under your hat, but I hope you can figure out what I'm saying here.
Who speaks
Confused.
Goblin?
I don't understand that phrasing.
At this time, I do not speak Goblin, so I will not understand. I speak Elven, Dwarven, and the Common.
Yeah,
Oh,
I do not speak Goblin.
missing. Yeah, I'm missing a couple languages. That's one of the things I forgot to add, but I'm pretty sure this character wouldn't.
So
I
this
assume
time,
you can
none
pick
of them.
one language of your choice, and I don't know if your background gave you any.
That's the
I
thing, actually.
got one. I got speak with giants from my subclass.
Yeah, then I assume so.
Yeah, and that's. I'll just take dwarf as just a common thing because barbarian. Why not?
Alrighty.
Yeah, for me, Elven, obviously, because I'm a half-elf, and Common, because it's common, and Dwarven. I don't remember what I did Dwarven for, but I think it was just like to understand, like, them, just like...
Oh, let me message you, Joe.
Alrighty.
What languages are there?
Plenty.
Yeah, there's a lot. But I
It was
feel like...
Is that right?
Oh, okay. Goliath speak Golkar, apparently. I'll learn that. God damn it.
The thing is, last campaign it was, oh yeah, we can speak to every single goblin because everyone understands goblin. This time I feel like a lot of goblins are gonna be dying without speaking a single word. So yeah.
Well, they can speak common if they want to interact with us.
Yeah. Also, I could probably just try and intimidate them into, you know, answering us. Or at least gesturing stuff.
Anyway, to continue then. Yeah, nothing's happening yet. The big hairy dude is still just intently looking.
Yeah, waiting for the signal or something.
Okay, I'm gonna...
Inquisitive. Shall I strike?
Wait for a moment.
Hold on now.
Yeah.
You know what? We've been walking for a while. I think I'm just gonna go rest over by this tree stump over here.
That sounds like a good idea.
You see the bugbear like
Humorous.
slowly trying to.
I am
to
going
back
for
off
a
bit.
piss.
He's trying to like you see him slowly trying to back off, bit by bit.
Honestly, big man, I think that tree over there might be excellent for a piss. And as I point over to that tree, I'm gonna like make a dash towards the bugbear. I'm gonna like
Alright.
fake him out and try and like spin move towards the bugbear.
As
Alright,
that
go
happens,
ahead
I want
and
to
make
throw
a-
a javelin at this guy as well.
You don't get advantage since he is intently looking at you, but you can
Yeah.
definitely just make an attack roll.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Right. I need to remember how my
Over
character
there.
operates.
Oh, okay. As you are standing over there as well, you also notice a skeleton with a bow. Kind of looking in the same direction as the zombies were, like kind of middle of the forest, and towards the path, but nothing else.
Oh, what, behind the rock? Yeah, I see.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, and there's an extra goblin there too as well.
Right. Sorry, I had a thing with Teddy where I had like how to do combat with Teddy, and I don't have that for this character yet.
This
Yeah.
is why I'm kind of doing an introduction.
I get that.
Yeah, probably need to do that as well myself. Like create a list of all the stuff that I can do and in what order I should do them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a new PC coming in like a couple weeks, so I don't want to set up loads of documents and then forget to move them.
Jolt. Because I actively don't have anything equipped in my right hand, am I able to just grab like my throwing weapons and just use them freely?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can have them on like a Batman utility belt.
That is the
What
thing.
you
is,
wouldn't be
like-
able to do is like, let's say you have a great axe in hand, you would have to like drop it to be able to grab a knife with an object interaction to throw it. Because putting it down would require your action, basically.
I do not use great axe. It's shield and empty hand, and then I just grab a hand axe and throw it, or javelin, or whatever.
Technically, like grabbing it would be one object interaction, so you could only grab one.
Oh yeah. It's my like per action turn or whatever. It's just so I don't have to actively drop a weapon and then pick one up.
Yeah. You can.
Right. I'm just gonna make a normal attack roll for now.
Alrighty.
So I will roll.
I'm so under like red.
Well.
How's an 8 looking, DM?
So you instantly, oh, that looks like a nice tree. You just like charge at him, but since he was so intently looking at you, he manages to like get his morning star up before it like hits his head. It's like, and you hear him speak common, actually, not even in his native goblin tongue. And you say, "Attack now!"
Okay. As
that will be ending your action, though.
yes, yeah, that's fine.
Let's do that one. And let's see if I did it correctly, shall we?
Yay!
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, I'm first. Okay. That's interesting. I do have Vicious Mockery.
I assume I don't get a bonus action because it was just a surprise attack. Yeah?
You've used your action for your turn. It's basically like you did
When
the
it comes
free
back
action
to my
before
turn.
the initiative starts.
Yep.
When it's your turn, you've used your action, but you still have everything else to your disposal.
Okay, cool.
I think I'm just out of
least that's
range
how
of
we rule it.
actually being able to do anything much. Wait, 60 feet. Yeah, I can just throw my dagger at him. So, do I see the goblin that's over here?
Yes. They are hiding very poorly.
Okay. So I'll just see the guy there, and I'll decide to throw my dagger at him.
Alrighty. Dagger has a range of
60.
20,
20 to 60. Yeah.
So you could reach up to 20. Between 20 and 60, it will be a disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
And above 60, you cannot hit at all.
Okay. Then
that
I'll
work?
move up closer. Up here. That's 25. I can move 35. 25. I could only move up to there. Yeah. For some reason, I remember having a thing that gives me like an extra 10 movement, but I don't remember what that was. Oh, I remember that was one of my flourishes. So I believe that was my mobile flourish. Give me you can expand one use of your bardic inspiration to choose a weapon to deal extra damage at the target you hit. The damage equals to the number you roll on the bardic inspiration die. You can. That is a very loud keyboard. You can also push the target up to 5 feet away from you, plus a number of feet equal to the number rolled on that dice. You can immediately use your reaction to move up to your walking speed to do unoccupied space, so within 5 feet. That's mobile flourish, flashing flourish, and then defensive flourish. Yeah. Wait. Oh, that's the one. So when you take an attack action on your turn, your walking speed increases by 10 feet until the end of the turn. And if if a weapon attack that you make as part of this action hit a creature, you can use one of your following bardic flourishes. Okay. So
suddenly you see the zombie's ears rupture because he's listening to you yap.
Sorry, that's just reading it off. So
Damn!
20 damage. Yapping damage.
Okay.
That's say.
So basically,
Tadas takes mocking damage,
vicious,
whatever it is.
I have vicious mockery,
Yeah, mockery
which is
damage,
psychic
1d4.
damage. It's
There we
psychic
go.
damage.
1d4 psychic damage.
Yeah. Okay, I'll just roll to hit. I'm within 20 feet of it, so that's just a normal roll. That's a plus
Vicious
5.
Mockery, if it hits, by the way, will also give disadvantage to the next attack roll.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So
it's
if
not
we know
just
there's
a
going to be
1d4.
someone who's about to hit for big, you can try and land that.
For example, a big boy bugbear.
So the
I'd
hit.
find like a list to just pull from for like random insults.
So the hit, does that also count to a throw weapon, or does that only count if I'm using it as a just hand weapon?
For what?
So I'm throwing a dagger. Does
Yeah.
that the
Yeah,
hit?
you still roll to hit.
Okay, cool.
It's a normal attack roll.
I was just wondering if the bonus was added to it.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's accurate. Dexterity plus proficiency.
What's the other thing that I have? To list. When you're wielding a melee weapon in one hand. Okay, that one doesn't count towards me. It's a thrown weapon. It isn't a. What would that count?
No, that will still count.
Okay, so
As
it's
long as you are not dual wielding anything, you only have a dagger in your hand.
Yeah, just a dagger. I'm presuming shields don't count towards that. It's just if I don't have another weapon in my hand.
Shield does not count as a weapon, so you can't hold a shield.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
The Teddy Special.
Does an 11 hit? I don't think it does.
On the zombie?
Guys, I do not think we were
yeah.
supposed to be the support backup. I don't think it was us. We're not cut out for combat.
Yeah, the goblin zombie.
Fuck, I need to Where's the page? I didn't have this one printed out for some reason, so I have to fucking go to the page itself, and I had it on top of skeletons.
I also do realize how funny conceptually a barbarian not being able to show emotions is.
Yeah, because
Anger.
of rage.
I am going to rage now.
No, 11 hits.
Oh, okay. That's nice. So then I just... That is going to be a... Does that still add my dexterity to it as well?
I think it does
Yes,
for throwing
2
weapons,
to
doesn't it?
hit and 2 damage. So that's +3 and plus your 2 for your bonus damage. That's
Okay.
+5 in total.
Cool. That is 9 damage.
Ooh,
Jesus Christ, alright.
good roll.
What did I put it HP as?
We're about to find out.
Alright. You throw your dagger into head of the goblin zombie, and you gotta like see it. He's still staring into the woods, not even paying attention to you, kinda. And it's like, it's got like half his eyeball is falling out of his skull, but instead of really like showing any hurting or anything, it just kind of like slowly turns towards you. Range.
Well, that's creepy. So wouldn't I...
Surprised.
Yeah.
I do not think these are normal goblin.
Which one is it? Would my blade flourish thing be in effect as well? Where I get an extra 10 feet for that one as well?
Is that for a melee attack?
It
Yeah.
was a melee attack. It was a thrown. It's an attack action.
No, that's. Oh yeah, it does say when you take attack action on your turn, your walk speed.
Okay.
Yeah, so it increases by
yeah.
10. So I moved 25. I had 10 left. That means I have 20 movement. I'm just gonna move back here. I'd rather be out of their range if I can. Okay, and that's my action.
So 10 feet is for free as long as you do the attack action. Yes, okay. Alrighty. In that case, it's Mr.
Bugbear.
Not Teddy. He kinda... Let's do it like that, yes. He will be running away, actually.
He what?
Do you want to be making an attack of opportunity?
Yes.
I'm surprised. I would have thought that he would have used his action to disengage.
Why not? Does a 23 hit?
Not so sure. I think you're gonna have to roll damage to find out if it hits or not.
Out of curiosity, can any of the party see me from here? I guess Tadas would be able to.
Yeah.
Right?
I can see you from there.
Taras can, yes. Table bash as well.
Okay.
Just like the tip of your head type-ish. Just over the rock.
So Tadas would be able to see this way more clearly. So I pull out from my back what looks like a pretty big gun. And I pull the trigger on it, and 2 massive blades fly out the side and like collide against each other, making a massive great sword with a gun as a hilt. It's like ready to attack this bugbear. I will, because I'm hitting. Sorry, I'm just reading.
Yep. D&D is a lot of reading and numbers.
Yeah, go on. I'm gonna go for the extra damage as well. So I get, what is it, 2d6 plus strength plus 2d8 as I use one of my spell slots.
That's a lot of damage. 19 damage.
Fuck.
Um,
That was that one long sword attack.
That was a great sword attack, and I used a spell slot for my
Oh, alrighty then. Jesus fucking Christ. So that's 19. What kind of a smite was it?
That was just a normal
Normal smite? Okay.
Yeah, because I would
Right,
have
you,
to pre-prepare a bonus action to do the raffle one.
You see him turning his back towards you. You instantly take the opportunity to grab your gun sword, and with one quick slash, your blade shines as well as kind of like a light shines from the sky, and it's just and kind of singes the grass around as well as he just like takes one giant slash and it burns through his skin. As he starts to run further away.
Yeah, I wouldn't turn your back in the duel, partner.
And he points his Morning Star towards the skeleton and the zombie over here.
Oh.
And you see his Morning Star kind of glow. And he speaks one more word. Like, attack these creatures. Again, said in the common tongue. And as you see that happening, you see the skeleton here turn around and take a shot at Galahad.
that would be a pretty tricky shot for your rock. Like it's almost completely covering them. If the skeleton doesn't move.
So
yeah.
+2 AC indeed.
Okay.
That is a 15.
Nope.
Alrighty. And you will also see the zombie take an initiative and walking 20 feet this direction.
Good that I moved
And
back.
that will be the bugbear's turn.
Interesting, okay.
To which now Skeleton Archer 1's turn. And he will walk a bit to the side here. He will stand pretty much just right there and take another shot, this time more prepared towards Galahad. No more half cover, a 21.
Yeah, that might hit.
Then that will do 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
As you see the skeleton move to the side, take another arrow from its quiver, and and that one hits you like it slashed through like just beside your face and gives you like it makes you bleed on your cheek somewhat. That will be that entire turn. Archer number 2.
Oh my god, it ratted him out. We know where he is.
You haven't even seen him yet.
I did put an arrow over him.
And you will see this archer. That is, what does that say? 55?
Yeah.
It will shoot towards the first person it sees, being Table Bash.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 17.
18 is AC.
Alrighty, so it misses, and it will just stay there. Then next, you see Goblin Zombie numero 2. Walk, step, and he will just give me a second again so I can not scroll, fucking flip to the correct page. They're not. They might look like they're wearing daggers or short swords or anything, but they don't have any weapons.
Okay. Well, they have a
and it
weapon
just, like,
in their fucking face, but I'm not sure if they can even realize that
they don't have
there
a
is
dagger
one.
in their eye socket. Yes. It will just like raise its arm and try to pounce towards Terrence. That's
Yep.
his name. Yep.
Yep.
That will be a 7.
Misses.
And it just like but he's so slow. You can like easily.
I literally
dodge
just
his
put
maneuvers.
I just put my hand out and put it on its head as it's like flailing its arms around like a child. Just like, the fuck are you doing?
Galahad.
Okay, so I have my movement and a
You-
bonus action.
Yes.
Okay. What would that be? One.
Feet. One off. Like all the enemies
I
are just, like,
can't attack.
like-
Yeah, I'm. Can I move him back? Oh my god, it's lagging. There we go. Trying to think what would be a good idea.
My, I don't know. My voice suppression is like really low. Let me just fix that for now. I can't hear me eat.
Yeah. I could hear the rustling of chips or a bag.
Maltesers.
Oh, nice. I had an entire box of Maltesers. You know, like that half-kilo box? I had that a couple of days ago.
There's a thing where bows are like pretty bad at melee range, aren't they?
Yes.
Is that a thing in D&D?
Because you get
Yeah.
disadvantage if you're too close with them.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna go over here. Can I
Alrighty.
go- yeah. Cool. I'm gonna go here, and then as a bonus action, yeah, I should probably be safe. Yeah, as a bonus action, I am going to shield myself with my shield of faith.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So I get a
Plus
to
2
my
to
AC.
AC.
And that's my
Table
turn.
bash.
Surprised.
I feel
They
like
are zombies. I ready my my javelin in hand and throw it at the little guy there.
Alrighty.
It's
he even looks like Drax.
He doesn't
I
actually.
think it's this.
It's just that Drax usually has
That'll hit.
2 dual blades, like 2
Yeah.
daggers instead of an axe.
6 4. Yeah, that makes sense. 7 damage.
Alrighty.
I can't remember if I actually have any bonus action.
There's now just a javelin lodged into the shoulder of this goblin zombie.
I'm going to go. Here and just kind of hope there.
Nice.
Right?
Okay.
That's it.
The zombie that you just threw a javelin and kind of taken it back. Sees you running away. It's like, go back.
He's trying to follow. He leaps into the tree
Um,
for a second.
I believe. Second. Yes. Okay. They're zombies and they are slow.
Yep.
I was expecting. Oh yeah, he finds a scroll of fireball on the floor. Just rested
Fucking
down on the
imagine.
table. And damn, we gotta stop playing this this campaign.
Hey, does anyone remember what that one goblin was that y'all captured, like on session 1 or something?
No, I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
I
But
know who you're on
Hank?
about. I can't remember what we called him. It was like Hank. Or, yeah, it was
Yeah.
something.
I know that we captured him, then we brought him like to the camp and stuff, and then he decided to try and betray us, and we had to kill him as well. That's all I remember about him. It was literally like more than half a year
Gilbert.
ago.
Gilbert, that was it. Yeah, that's it.
I have it in my session 1 notes. Gilbert the Goblin. You, well, you see zombies right here, so maybe one day, you know.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. So my turn now. I will go around here. Give what is it? Advantage because it's
Yep.
like that. And then I will just use my regular sword on him.
Right
That's
ahead.
going to be that plus 5. Roll. That'll activate it. Oh, well, that's an 8
That
apparently.
hits.
Oh, damn.
Fucking Yu-Gi-Oh zombies are.
Oh yeah, I would have had advantage anyway.
Zombie,
Just,
it's you slash with your short sword, and it almost looks like it's going to like go right over his head, but instead the zombie is like kind of
Jumps.
confused and he turns around as he like holds his head up. And it's because of that, it just goes right into his head.
and that's also a 1. Wonderful. So 6 damage.
It strikes right into his head, and it's like
Okay.
as he falls to the ground.
Am I able to pick up my dagger out of his face?
Sure, since it's a melee attack. Yeah,
Okay.
it's just part of your. Only if it was like lodged in there specifically.
Yeah. Yeah. And I can't do.
That's
any of-
actually
yeah.
the bugbear, though. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Okay,
Summoning fucking
so-
0 defense zombies.
So how much? So I moved like 10 feet. Was that? That means I have another 35 feet that I can move. Because I got an extra 10 feet
Mm-hmm.
from my thing. I think I'm just gonna start going around here. So that's 35. There we go. And I will use my bonus action to give a what is it? A bardic inspiration to. Yeah, that's within 60 feet. Yeah, a bardic inspiration to our friend over here, Galahand. And that's going to be a 1d6 that now you have. Yeah.
Oh, wait,
don't-
what do I get? Sorry.
You get a 1d6 in bardic inspiration die. So you can use that on a couple of things. You can use that on your on any roll, and it adds that like whatever you roll with the d6 onto your roll.
Oh.
That can
Wait,
be
does
just,
that count
uses
on?
ability I have.
Can I do that on rolls to hit?
yes. I believe you
Yes.
can.
Oh,
There
you're
you
the
go.
best. I suddenly love working in a team.
You can
Nice
use
for
the
you.
feature of a number of times. Yeah, that's fine. Bardic inspiration die. Yeah, change the.
Gonna do that right here for you.
Yeah. Thank you. Cool. I've expended 1. So that should be.
Oh yeah, I read it as
There you
like you still have this many left.
Yeah, I usually put it so it when it matches the
Alright.
number, that's because it says expended. So I used up 1
Will
out
that
of
be
5. Yep, that's gonna be all my stuff.
Right, Mr. Bugbeario over here.
It's
Yeah.
me, Mario.
He's very much like he's wanting to hold his Morning Star up again and aim it towards the skeleton. But in a random stroke of wisdom, he's like, "Ugh, no do, I smash." Walks
Okay.
over there and starts to try and hit you with advantage because he's flanking.
Yep.
That means 2 dice. That is a 19.
Oh, just.
Fuck. You roll a 14 and a 15. That will be 2d8.
Okay.
Where's my d8? There we go. And deal. That's 9 plus 2, so 11 piercing damage.
7, 8, 10. Alrighty.
Also,
And as he like attacks, you see his Morning Star like glow very faintly, not as much as before, but it hits you, it's like bonk, and then like the shining already like fades away quickly.
Interesting.
He is actually going to Go stand right beside its buddy right there.
Fair enough.
I thought I'd mentioned this, but the Bardic Inspiration die can be used after you roll the check, but it has to be done before Josh
I
says
say
if
if
it
it-
passed or not.
Josh.
Not Josh, Jolt. Sorry. Before the DM says that it has passed or not. So if you think it didn't pass, you can roll the inspiration die as well. But it only lasts for 10 minutes.
Right.
Okay.
Oh fuck! I forgot to. Does anyone remember where the goblin zombie was in initiative? I believe it was like.
That was
There
right
was
before Galahad.
one-
It was
Yeah,
right
yeah,
before
it is
Galahad.
before me and Tabu.
8. Okay.
So it
Good to
was after Skeleton 2.
Right. The skeleton is still just going from his previous orders. It's not gonna be smart or anything. He's gonna like shoot his arrow in melee range. It's gonna be with disadvantage.
Okay.
That is a. What I have? An 8.
Then no.
I don't know why I still check, to be honest. That will be its turn. He's just gonna be standing there and do a little dance. Second skeleton archer now sees another target closer by, and he's going to actually. It would be he doesn't even see them because they're behind his allies. How far away is this?
60.
Hey, just in range. Let's go. He's going to shoot another arrow at Table Bash.
Alright.
And that whooshes right past his face. Nowhere close, even. Galahad.
Joy.
Okay.
Stupid skeleton.
Joy, you stupid.
I mean, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll roll to attack the bugbear.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna use that +6 inspiration.
You know, you can
Uh,
roll it first and then choose if you want to
Oh,
use it or
okay.
not.
Correct.
Cool.
That's what I told you before. Like,
Yeah, okay.
you can roll it first and then choose, if you want to use it or not. You just have to do it before Jolt says that if it passed or not.
Yeah. Can I see if the bugbear's looking wounded or not? Is he still chilling?
Oh,
You did
right.
19 damage to him,
I was
after
gonna,
all.
is he still vibing or? Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. That changes my turn. Cool.
You see him, his searing wound is still on his back. He's still bleeding from it.
Cool.
Tremendously.
Then yeah, I will.
Not bad.
Roll this first. 7, 12. I'll have the d6.
Alrighty.
Let me just also roll the d6. You're kidding.
Well,
Does a
that's 13.
hit?
That still does not hit, unfortunately.
Too bad.
In that case, I'm gonna swing, and like as my sword just like whiffs this bugbear, you just see my character like turn to like a sandy-looking dust as I appear next to Terrence as I use one of my racial passive bonus actions.
Disgusted. You didn't have to fart that loudly.
I'll just mark this down here as.
Everyone that could see him, by the way, I think it's only Terrence.
Yeah.
We'll see Galahad just kind of do a little jump in the air, and black smoke just surrounds him completely. And then you just hear a rustling to the left of you all of a sudden. And just Galahad is like, "Hey, Terrence."
Okay. I'm literally not surprised at all. Like, there are weirder shit in this world.
Fair.
I've been in like so many taverns that I've probably seen like some really weird stuff
So
happening.
I believe this would be a lot less common of a thing for you to see.
Yeah. when you travel
It is
around,
of the
you
wow factor, unless you've met a lot of mages in your time.
probably not, but I'm technically a somewhat of a mage myself.
I'm somewhat of a mage myself.
Well, I can do some magic, mostly buffing stuff, but you know.
That's it, Iso?
I do have movement as well. I could just get behind this rock. I'm chilling.
Oh, right. I forgot.
Okay.
Before Table Bash's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a second.
Let me guess. This guy comes back to life again.
No. Alright. So that's...
Ancient.
You look as, in front of you, you suddenly see it come back to life.
Yeah, I fucking knew it. The moment that you ask, like,
Stands
when
back
is
up.
the initiative,
Why are you... There you go.
yeah, I think this
It's not
guy's
refreshing.
initiative was 8.
There we go.
There you go.
And he will instantly turn to the side of him and try to backstab this little man over here.
Remember, he doesn't have any weapons. He just has hands.
Disgusted. I am not little.
So I don't know how he would backstab him, but he'd probably try to bite his ass or something.
Back punch. He's gonna...
Yeah.
He's gonna make a comeback with Cummon's back. That is a 15.
Doesn't hit.
Alrighty. That's it for the buddy pal. It's your turn.
Earnestly advising. Think fast, chuckle nuts. I pick him up and throw him at the other one.
Oh fuck. Am I gonna...
Grappling
have to-
rules.
Matt and I actually talked about this. Because there are no actual rules in D&D for throwing a creature to another one, so we did some homebrewing here.
Okay.
So I assume it works like an improvised weapon attack.
We did it something else.
Okay.
It was... First, it's a grapple throw.
I thought you were going to explain the whole thing instead of... Yeah.
I feel like grapple roll was like a strength or an acrobatics versus another strength roll. Let
I
me
think it
check.
was. We did strength before.
I think it's... it was athletics for grabbing onto them, and then strength for actually throwing
It's-
them.
Athletics, you have to roll athletics, yes, and they can roll athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn. 15.
15, okay. And it was a zombie, right? So it is...
Yeah.
Alright, this is +1. That is a 14.
Thank God. That +6.
Hi, Hades.
So you are grappling
doing well?
him. What I believe we said back then was it would take another action to actually be able to throw him, though.
Yeah.
However, he is grappled and can not really do anything right now.
Hold him up in front of you.
Can I just do, like, bonus action unarmed punch or headbutt or something?
Isn't that kind of part of the grappler feat?
No, that was on your next turn you get, like, advantage on who you're grappling.
I think
Like-
unarmed attacks.
Oh,
don't count
right,
as
okay.
actions.
Yeah. It just kind of sucks. Like, the entire build that I wanted is just, like, it takes 2 turns to do anything.
However, when you do stuff, it will hit 2 people and do a lot of damage
Yeah.
depending on how far you can throw them.
Because I'm grappling, can I just like move us type of thing? Like just pick him up and drag him?
Yeah. That's it costs double movement as if you're just walking through difficult terrain.
Okay, well I'll just do like over here, but like push him that side.
Alrighty.
Alright, there we go.
And then it's zombie 1.
Mm-hmm.
He can barely make it there. And he's gonna try and punch. Gotta say 23.
Yeah, 23 is gonna hit.
And that is 4 bludgeoning damage.
Damn. I need to read what my thing was again.
You know what? Fuck it.
Okay.
Let's say you're a grappler raging bard, you know? So while you are raging, you don't have to, or you can throw him as part of the grapple.
Oh, okay. That fixes like literally everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like it has to be during my like rage time.
You become giants when you rage, right? Always?
Yeah. Always.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna say because you become giant, you can also like throw them as part of the team.
Yeah, specifically when they're like small creatures like this and I'm a large creature, it just makes sense, right?
If you are 2 sizes
bigger.
higher than him, I'll allow it to be part of the grapple.
Okay.
I think that would balance it quite nicely.
Yeah, so it hits 4 damage.
But yeah, you're not raging yet, so
No. I think I have 2 rages per long rest or 3, I can't remember. Let me double check.
Joe, you know this like
2
spell count,
rages,
this spell
not
slot
rages.
counter I have.
sorry?
You know, like the spell slot counter that I have on the table.
Yeah.
Are there like generic ones that I can use for like my passive and stuff?
Oh, we do have just regular
Would I be
counters
able to
that I use.
Give me a second. There you go.
So what counters
Resource
would I
name,
need?
yeah.
I need,
Yeah, can you
Yeah.
pass me one for my rages?
so I need that.
That's why I have one for my Bardic dice
Oh,
as well.
excellent! Thank you. Yeah, let me.
Yeah,
let me
those ones are very
get what I
useful.
need, and then we can delete
Thank
the
you.
rest. Right, so this one.
Terrence.
Yes. So I will start off by using my bonus action to just turn to Galahand and use Healing Word on him. That is going to be a 1d4 plus my spell ability mod. Yeah, my spell ability. That is going to be 5, so a minimum of 6. Healed. Let me roll the d4.
Is that all I need?
This is the d4, right? Yeah, 1d4. Roll.
Oh, and I need.
So that is... Yeah, that's a 6 health back.
Oh wait, healing word.
Yeah.
It's doubles because we are using the Pathfinder downing system.
Okay.
The wound system. So it's 2d4 plus spellcasting modifier. So you can roll another d4.
Okay. So that's 5 plus 5, so 10 health back.
10 health. Thank you very much,
Yep.
partner. 1, 2.
That plus
And-
5 in charisma is going to be so big.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I look at that wounded bugbear and tell him, like, why the fuck are you so stupid? As I just point at him and use vicious mockery.
Alright.
So he has
I've
to
just
put a wisdom saving throw. He has to.
Wisdom? Okay.
Yeah.
He succeeds.
Okay.
He just responds to you. It's because when I had sex with your mother, her brain cells came over to me.
Zing.
Okay. Well, that's my action,
Alrighty.
and that's
Yeah.
that. I can obviously move back if I wanted to, but I don't think I want to move back anyway. Yeah. So yeah, that's my action.
Alright. Bugbear turn. He's going to be moving 10, 15, 20, 30. Does it say 30 there? 5, okay.
Yeah, 30.
Or it's going to be there. Because that is... Lag, thank you. How much is that? 40. Lovely. You can actually stand right there in that case. Be standing right there. One more to the right. He's going to be aiming his Morning Star again, this time towards these two goblin zombies over here. And it starts to glow like a very bright yellow light again. And he speaks again as the Morning Star dims in the glowing. It's like, attack! In the common tongue. And the two goblins will be making some bash attacks against Table Bash.
No, I am
That's-
the one who bash.
It's a 10 and an 8.
I mean, neither of them hit.
Nope. That's the Bugbear's turn. The archer is going to go right around this corner and shoot an arrow at Terrence.
Okay.
That is a 16.
Hits.
Yippee! 6 plus 2. It's 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
That will be his turn. Then the next archer's turn. He's going to be moving a bit to the side over here. A bit closer. And it's going to be shooting at Galahad, the first person in sight.
Okay,
That is a 19.
that does hit.
And that is 3 piercing damage.
Because of the passive from my teleport, I have resistance to all damage, so it would be half.
Alright, it deals 1 damage. You just like kind of he shoots an arrow and you just catch it with your hand, and the only hurting that you do from this is it kind of like paper cutted one of your fingers.
Oh wait, can it be like have you watched Naruto?
No.
Oh, do you know who Gara is?
Yes, I
all?
know.
No.
Oh, he has like this sand thing. Wait, I'll get a gif. Because obviously we're doing my teleport thing to have like
Yeah.
a sandy effect.
Uh-huh.
He has like this sand that like comes up.
So basically, if you
Can
want,
it be like the arrow like shoots through the sand? It like hits me a little bit, but it's basically just blocked by like the
It's like
sand
haha,
effect.
pocket sand.
what Gara is, he basically, like Avatar the Airbender. Imagine like Earthbender, but who controls sand. So
Yeah.
the sand just moves
So
to protect
the
him.
desert benders.
Yeah.
Alright. Zombie 2 is going to be doing another punch. He's not going for the flanking rule because that wasn't his directive after all.
Zombie 2.
That's a 10. He misses once more. You're just kind of getting a massage on your back right now.
Joyful. That feels nice.
Right, let's see what
Galahad.
distance am I rocking with. Okay, I will walk over here, so that's 15. Then how far is that? 30. I'll walk here, so that's 25.
Alrighty.
Then I'm gonna use my other teleport
Already got down.
to appear behind the bugbear. And I'm gonna go
Uh-huh.
for an attack.
Do it.
Good.
Did the 23
hit.
hit?
Stab
Oh,
him.
we said he was looking injured.
Oh, you did 19 damage to him already, so...
I'm
Yep.
just trying to
He
think
is
how.
wounded, so he's below half HP.
Yeah, I'm trying to think how fucking hard I should go for this.
Remember the last time you went up against Clark?
I feel like I should just like wipe him off the face of the earth. Honestly, I feel like that would be safer. Yeah, I'll just do that.
Okay, so he
17
fucking
damage.
explodes. He had 8 health left, bro.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
you said Clark, bro. That brings stuff up for me.
That was you guys at level 2, I believe. So yeah. You slash him. You see the light again coming from the heavens, and this time instead of just singeing him, it kind of just slashes him in the middle, and it looks like a very clean cut, and it doesn't even bleed. It just instantly fucking cauterizes the wounds as he goes down.
It was
behind him
Cleveland
like,
Twain.
I told you, never turn your back in a duel, partner.
He's fucking dead. As he falls, you see all of the undead creatures around you kind of like shake their heads a bit, as in confusion on what to do, before they return to their primary directive of being an undead. It's like, living people, alright, and then?
Do I have anything else I can do? I think. I still have 5 feet of movement, so I'll just stand next to this skeleton.
Dick move. Le Basher of Tables.
I
Go for it, Steve.
grip the one zombie I'm grappling's head, and then the other one, and slam them together.
No, Keith.
Alrighty. I gotta find what were our rules again that we were gonna do.
With Tavern Brawler, I do 1d4 damage, and then get proficiency with them as well.
This isn't an improvised weapon attack though.
Oh, okay. No, it's unarmed, right?
Or, oh wait, your unarmed attacks did bonus damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Unarmed,
this
and
was
I'm improvised proficient.
okay. Yeah, this was an improvised ranged weapon attack. But you do
Well,
not get
they're
the
like-
unarmed bonus, was what we said, I believe.
It wouldn't be ranged because they're like right next to each other, right? If I'm just slamming their heads together.
Fair. It's just an improvised weapon attack then.
Yeah. Okay.
But you do not get the unarmed bonus
Yeah. It's
because you
I
are
have
using an improvised weapon.
yeah. Okay. So I'm proficient with it. Yeah, and then if I do a unarmed strike or improvised weapon, I can attempt to grapple with the bonus action. That's just Tavern Brawler what it says. So after this, if one of them's still there, I can then bonus action to grapple attempt.
I don't remember which one of these commons was what we were gonna use for the damage. Because you do throw him, indeed. I completely forgot what we were gonna do with it. I believe it was like 1d6 damage for every 10 feet traveled thrown. But it
Yeah.
was like a check between the two. You had your athletics check, and the other guy did his acrobatics check. And then depending on the difference, every point was like 5 feet, I believe, of difference. As long as you get higher, that is. You with me?
Yeah, I was just trying to.
It's
So
basically he
those
rolls
small.
acrobatics and you roll athletics, and then if you roll higher, you successfully throw him. For each point in difference between the two rolls, you throw him 5 feet further.
Yeah,
Would
I
be
think
able
my
to. And then for every 10 feet, it will do 1d6 damage, and if you throw it on another creature, it will be the 1d6 damage per 10 feet, and then halved between the two.
Yeah, I think it's just specifically this one. There is no throwing. It's just holding two things and bringing them together, right?
Fair.
That's why I was.
Say,
This doesn't feel like a throw if I'm holding one of them, and then I grab another one and bring heads together.
See, that feels like an improvised weapon attack.
Yeah, like I do that rather than all like the throwing distance, because there is no distance because they're right in front of me, like 1 foot, 5 foot, or whatever.
let me put say it's a great club, so that's 1d8 damage.
Sure. It's just normal weapon attack, but they both take 1d8.
Sure.
All right.
Or we can also do 2d8, but it's then half between the two.
Sure. 16.
Oh, right. He has to roll the acrobatics.
An improvised weapon includes any object you can wield in one or two hands, such as broken glass, a table leg, a frying pan, a wagon wheel, or a dead goblin. I mean, by technicality, I mean...
Yeah.
Ha! It actually says it. He rolled a 12.
All right. So
So you
it
can
goes
throw
through.
him 20 feet far, or yeah, it goes through.
All right.
Or that was the
2d8.
was that the attack roll, or was that the athletics roll? That was the athletics roll, right?
Yeah.
So
So
now
now I
it needs
do
to be
attack
the
roll.
attack roll. Yes.
21.
That hits. I'm gonna be writing this in our thingy quickly
Yeah.
as well.
All right. So I'll do the separate ones because proficiency smart. Actually, no, you don't roll proficiency for damage, do you?
Proficiency not for damage now.
Okay. So yeah, I will just do the half it.
I was reading this sleep spell, and it's so complicated
you're
in the sense of
kidding.
how
I
it
rolled
works.
I rolled a 1 and a 2 on damage
Damn.
after all of those rolls.
So they both take 3 damage.
Yep.
This one actually goes back down.
All right, and I will attempt to
So
grapple
let me just-
the
right.
one that didn't go down.
We double tap it. Stomp on its head.
That's and that. Did it go down? Why did it not go down?
The skeleton went down.
Why is the skeleton going now?
I don't know.
He's scared. He's got a bit of pee in his undies.
He's a
I thought it was
skeleton. He has
obvious that I
nothing.
fucking- Oh, okay. What the fuck's happening?
Well, it's probably because of the ring that it doesn't want to fall down.
Immortal goblins.
There you
There
go.
you go.
The wounded thing I don't
Um,
think really matters for it anymore.
That. And that, if it's gonna be half between it, would it have to be 2d6 then half, maybe? I don't know, I'm kind of just seeing it as you're using the goblin as a great club. And then you're
Yeah.
smacking the other goblin with it, so I don't know what damage the great club goblin is supposed to be taking. I kind of like this, might be too OP, but we'll just have to take a look.
Yeah.
Alright. And you're trying to grapple the other one now?
Yeah. So
Right.
20.
He rolled on that 20.
Nice.
Although, that doesn't matter with this, so in total it will be 21.
Okay.
Okay.
This die fell on the floor, by the way.
Hmm. I would love to get like a set of dice myself, but I really love how they look.
Go to AliExpress. I've always gotten the dice sets from... Or I've sent you the links even, I think, right? No?
Probably have. I don't remember. I was just thinking back on it again.
Right. Mr. Zombie is just going to go for a bash again. 13.
Humorous.
Oh, wait.
Try again.
Terrence, go right ahead. What the?
Yep.
Oh.
Sorry. Yep. So I am gonna. What's that? 10,
Oh, bullet, that's pretty cool.
20,
Yeah, they're cool, aren't they?
25. I will smack that skeleton with my sword. And that's that. 5. Roll. There's a 25 hit. That was a nat 20, by the way.
Oh, okay, yeah,
To
double
hit the-
damage. Double
to hit
time,
the
baby.
slot. Okay. Then that's gonna be a 2d8 then. Plus d5.
Does it double his add-ons as well, like his proficiency?
I don't think it does. Because then that would be an extra
forget how
10
crits
damage.
That's what I can't remember how critting works in D&D.
You basically do double dice, not double damage.
Yeah. That's what I
Okay,
thought it was. Anything else after that? Oh yeah, the flourishes. Flashing flourish when you expend 1 magic inspiration. That deal extra damage. Actually, I don't think I'll need extra damage. So I'll just because I was thinking like, oh, I could probably use slashing flourish, which also adds another what is it, 1d6 to it as well. But I don't think I'll need that. So that is 11 damage.
Slashing?
Yeah, it's a slashing weapon. It is a sword after all, right here.
You managed to like crack a couple of its ribs, and it's basically just having half of its rib cage right now.
Okay. Yep. Is it wounded after taking 11 damage?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Well, if I disengage, I can't exactly do anything. So I will. The most that I can do is either try and give bardic inspiration or heal, and I don't think I really need to do that for anything right now. So I will just, I'll just end my turn there.
Alrighty. Then it is the skeleton archer's turn, and it's going to shoot you with disadvantage.
Man, they should get out at melee range.
Yeah.
That is a 10.
It misses.
Alrighty, it's gonna be its turn. Speedrun, baby. This one is just going to turn around and try and shoot at Galahad with disadvantage. That is a 9.
Ooh, let me check.
Without someone to tell them what to do, they're pretty worthless.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does not hit.
Alrighty. Next one. I really need to remember what was... Oh, wait, that's... 8. Okay.
Yeah.
Is this... Yes. And you see the zombie rise back to the occasion as he tries to give another massage punch to Table Bash. 14.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Galahad.
I'll roll to attack this skeleton. I'm going to use my feet as well, so I'm not going to add my +5 to hit. There's a 19 hit.
I'm not sure. Let me check with the president.
Cool, so I get 1, 2, +3, and I get a +10 from my feet.
You are the big damage dealer,
Read
aren't
this, Matt, and tell me if it looks good.
Plus 13.
19 damage. Yeah, so I have a feat that means I can take a -5 penalty to hit. But I can then add 10 damage to my weapon attack.
Fuck.
So how do you explode him?
You can hear like the whirring of the gears from like the trigger mechanism in my greatsword, and I just bring it down on top of his skull.
And its skull just explodes. It's turned to dust.
Yeah, that looks good.
Because I've reduced a creature's hit points to 0, I actually get another attack as a bonus action as part of this feat. I'm just gonna bring my sword down on its fucking head again, just in case.
You gotta throw the sword at his face again.
No, I'm just gonna swing it. Yeah, I have like
Just
a
to destroy
bonus,
the body, basically.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'd say I can fucking.
Table of bashers.
Yeah, that hits. There we go.
Oh my god, yeah, it's even his dust pulverizes even more. You could like just
Cool.
sprinkle
And
it in your tea or something.
I'll just start moving towards Mr. Table. Is
Lovely.
it table or taboo?
Tableau bash.
Table bash.
Cool. We'll go over to
They-
taboo.
Let me read my list of emotions here.
Happy, sad, angry. Need to piss.
Piss filled.
I'll just go with confusion. Why won't you stay down? And I'll just repeat the same action. Holding one, hit the other, because I'm still hold. Oh wait, no, I'm not holding it, am I? That case. Trying to think what's a more fun way to do it. I'm just gonna grab
Barton
my
kick him.
hand axe and just try to split the skull. Just melee attack with a hand axe.
Alrighty.
Should just be this still. You're kidding, it was on 18 and then it settled and rolled.
That hits.
Thank God.
These
Well,
zombies
seeing
do
that
not
like
have much
I think like
defense.
an 8 hit.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it was just more of a I'm seeing it about to settle on 18 and then the game just goes, actually we're just gonna get more momentum randomly on a 5.
Yeah, it does that
Lag
sometimes.
loves me.
There we go. Just straight through the skull.
Alright, which one? This one?
Yeah.
Alright, remember the 8 damage, please.
Yeah.
And it falls back down. Maybe it'll get up a third time. We're about to find out. Zombie numero 1 is going to do another back scratch. Let's see.
I think,
Fuck. Oh, fuck.
Lost the
I
die.
have lost my die.
Oh no.
no.
Roll my dice.
My die. That is a 12. Terrence, go ahead while I'll look for this die.
Also, there is a message from Kina.
Yarr.
Jolt, if you can see this, I think the enemy should be able to 360 no scope Matt just for fun and one-shot him. Okay.
I mean, if you really want to know, I did that last time we played. I threw a fireball in his face. He instantly died.
Yeah.
I think I should be able to grapple Kina IRL and throw them with it like a goblin.
Oh my god, the new Yakuza game like a goblin.
Hell yeah.
And their response is, yay!
It is your turn, by the way.
It's my turn? Okay.
Yeah.
It just wasn't swapped over. So I will just attack the skeleton.
Let's see my die.
Yep, I'll just attack the skeleton that's next to me. It's gonna be 5. Roll that. Does a 15 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Clear that. Then I will do What is that? Mm. Oh yeah, 1d8 plus dex plus 5 there, and I will. You know what? I'll. Do I want to expand the slashing flourish? No. I'll just do the regular. No. Okay, I decided. I'll expend a bardic inspiration to do a slashing flourish to add a 1d6 to that. So that is 18 damage
That'll hit.
on the skeleton.
Oh, damage.
Yes, damage.
Interesting. Okay, yeah, that guy pulverized this fucking...
Yeah. I wanted it to be fucking dead.
He only had 2 HP left, but okay.
Well, I would rather it
Yeah, well,
not
now he
come
has
back.
no HP
Yeah, I'd rather it not come
Real.
back. So now I have like 45 minutes. Move. Like, what is that? Just straight across. That's 20. Oh, some lag. That's 35. Would it be an action to try and take the mace out of the bugbear's arms?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'll just stay there.
Alright.
And on my next turn, I know what I'm doing. I will be taking the mace out of his hands.
Then Goblin Zombie 2. Let's see. Does not rise back to the occasion.
Huh.
Finally, you need to take it down like 4 times for it to finally die. I'm guessing they have like an extra health pool
Yeah,
that as long as you don't
Do I get a
fully take
flanking
it down.
sir?
Yes.
I think I'm going to take that -5 penalty to hit, you know?
Alrighty.
It's roll advantage, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can re-roll a 1 as part of my, where is it? It's... Is it Great Weapon Fighting? Yeah, here, Great Weapon Fighting allows you to re-roll any 1 or 2. Oh, is that on a damage die, actually?
Yeah.
The damage die, yeah.
That's on damage, that's on damage.
So this one will be the 7 plus.
No plus, because I'm using my, yeah.
I see is 8. Come on, man.
I mean, I think I have to choose first one. I do Great Weapon Master, don't I? Yeah, before you make a melee attack.
Yeah.
So
it is the 7, unfortunately.
Yeah, cool. I'll just fucking screaming, is it? No, I'm kidding. I'll just...
Alrighty. Anything else?
I'll just fucking... I'm just making a ruckus behind him right now.
Kablabash.
Surprised glee. He stayed down. I swing my axe in the exact same way with the exact same motion on the other one to see if it works again.
Go for it, baby.
Yeah, I really wanted to disintegrate that skeleton.
16.
That hits.
It's 8 again in the exact same motion. I do the exact same damage.
Anything else on your turn?
If he didn't go down, I'll attempt to grapple.
He did go down.
Okay.
Grapple him anyway. Hold him down.
I'll throttle him, yeah.
You gotta grab his limp body.
Push his head into
Okay.
the floor.
Listen, if he's up in the air, he can't go down. He can't get back up again if he's already up. You know, he can't wake up.
You grab his limp body, and a mere 6 seconds later, all of a sudden, you feel wriggling in your arms as he tries to escape your grapple. Roll an athletics check.
Okay. That is a 6. Oh yeah.
All right, he stays grappled. Terrence.
Yes, so I will try to take the mace.
You now
And-
have a beautiful mace.
Am I able to investigate it to see if I can deactivate like these zombies or something?
Make an investigation check.
Would
Actually,
it be a Arcana, or would it just be
that's why I'm saying the actually. Make an Arcana check, yes.
okay? That's gonna be a +1. No, 0. Okay. So just roll that. That is a 20.
Nat, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, nat 20.
Alrighty. As you have perceived from the bugbear's motion, you think that this weapon could. You sense a very much arcane distribution in this weapon, and as you saw the bugbear doing it, you assume that pointing this weapon at specific creatures, especially of the undead variety, if the conditions are met, you can use your action to make them do something as long as the command word was one word and is of a certain amount of words.
So as long as it was like one non-complicated word, like attack, and I like point to an enemy or stop or something like that.
This is from your basic investigation of this weapon as you sense it. But for a full knowing what it does, you would have to like put in a short rest.
Oh, okay. So what would I call
Command
this
undead,
mace?
basically.
Valuables, just oh, I need to unlock that.
Undead mace or something.
Yeah.
Morningstar.
Well, yeah, undead morning star.
The morning
Midnight star.
star.
You know, like,
Oh,
morning, evening star.
Yeah, I'll just call it undead morning star. It's like easier to understand what it is, but cool name though. So I have that in my inventory, but I use an action to pick that up, right? So I don't have an action to do that anymore with it. And I already used my action to move to it, didn't I? Oh no, I moved to it beforehand, so I do have the ability to move again. I'll just move. How much is that? 30.
That's 30.
There we go.
Yeah.
Just gonna move there. And that's that. That's gonna be my turn.
Cool. I mean, I guess I just swing it again, assuming I can when Tabu's grappling it.
Jolt, are you alive?
I was typing. Sorry.
Oh, cool.
What else? Sorry.
So that's the end of Talus's turn, and then I was asking if I can
Okay.
hit the goblin whilst Tabu's grappling
Yes.
it.
That would also mean you get advantage.
Cool. I'm doing the same thing. I'm stuck to it
Alrighty.
now.
This is
No
our
additional
combo. I lock them down
Cool.
and
There's
give
a
you
15
advantage.
hit.
Perhaps.
Cool. 1, 2, plus 13.
22 damage.
Yeah.
Tabu
quite a
holds
lot.
off
So even
my
if
life-
I roll on that fortitude right now, it could not roll higher than a 22 in general.
Tabu holds
And
it
it
up
needs to
by
roll a
like
27 to rise back to
Pinata.
the occasion.
Yeah, I was
So
gonna say, Tabu's holding it by like one arm on its legs, one arm on its head, like above him, and I just carve through its body.
Yeah. The
And-
other way is we could do baseball with your great sword.
Oh yeah, wait, do that. Fuck it, yeah.
Yeah, just fucking knock his head off
Throw him
into the
to
fucking
you,
sky.
and you just swing straight through him. Just fruit ninja.
he's fucking dead, alright.
Yeah, that's sick.
I'm so proud of your new characters. You
Yep.
did it.
We can do combat.
And still no
Alrighty.
sign of Andrew.
He's just fast asleep at this point.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Anyway,
I mean, he was, we already discussed last time he was going to be late as well, so we already discussed he was going to be in town somewhere, so it's just kind of perfect.
yeah.
Alright. Oh, I need to do these, actually.
Also, this is the first character that I have that has actual dark vision. That we can finally see in the dark. Because, for some reason, half our party always can see in the dark, except myself.
Who knows if my character can see in the dark? He's a mystery.
Okay.
And I already think you guys like these characters better.
Yeah, I like him. I did like Hugh, but
Galahad and Teddy had the same amount of fun, but
That's it. I've put the same investment into Galahad. I did like Teddy, but yeah.
Yeah, I did like Hugh as well,
miss Teddy.
quite a lot. With her little
Like
quirks
I say,
and
I've
stuff.
given you creative rights over Teddy. If you want him to come back,
don't worry. I mean, you guys see the zombies here, right? So like,
no, don't you?
Galhand, your turn first if you want to do anything.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Doing these.
Can I? I want to investigate if. Oh, fucking hell, let me move. There we go. I want to investigate if the bugbear had any kind of like religious symbol or anything, because it seemed like it was like a necromancer, and he was using like light with his mace.
Wait, are you specifically looking for that?
I guess just any kind of inkling towards like his affiliations.
So any type of symbols.
In that case, just specific symbols, but not necessarily related to any magic or anything.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, in that case, investigation.
Okay. We'll take a little -1 on it.
You pretty much look at the surface of its body, but a lot of the hair on its skin is just getting in the way. You can't really find any bald spots, showing any markings, or anything on him that would suggest that he has any affiliation with necromancy of the kind.
Okay.
Well,
as you can see.
Well, it could have always been that they were brought to life by someone else, and he was just given the weapon to control him.
Give me a D12, by the way. Or a D6 roll.
D6? Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Snake eye.
1.
You do find a crowbar on him, which is really, really rusted.
No, practically useless. Understood.
I pick it up and I just fucking launch it into the woods.
Alrighty.
Okay. So I myself want to check these goblins and check their ears to see if they've already been killed before by adventurers, or if they are just
I love
regular
that. Make an investigation.
Yeah, or if they're just regular goblins that were just died and brought back by someone. Investigation +0. 0.
Look at the right number.
Oh, no, that's 0. Final number
Right.
Yeah, you're looking at the wrong stuff.
You would have
yeah,
-1.
it's +1 to everything that I am not proficient in.
Yes.
So yeah. Roll. That is 17.
You scourge around the bodies of all the goblins. You find nothing of value, but you do notice of each goblin there is one of the ears missing.
So they have been claimed already. Okay, that's good to know. And I'm guessing I don't find any valuables on them or anything like that.
Nope.
Okay, understood. And that's gonna be my turn.
Even for the fact that if they were instantly resurrected after death, they have been stripped of all their possessions.
Yeah.
They are simply wearing some cloth, and that's it. All right. So table. Anything else?
once everyone's done investigating with them, I'm just gonna make a giant hole and pull the bodies in so they can't come back.
Alrighty.
Hmm.
Oh, I forgot, Terrence, what you do find is on both of the goblins, on the back, you see a small bald spot where there should be hair, but instead it's kind of like shaven clean. And you find the marking completely inked in black, almost as if it's like a tattoo on them of something that looks like a spider.
Okay. So they have been marked by a spider mark. Understood. I'll need to remember that. I'll write down.
Speaking of, wait, you also got a nat 20 on the Morningstar, right?
Yes.
That... I forgot about that. You also notice the same marking of a spider on the handle of the Morningstar.
Okay. Understood. I'll just tell Gallahan that. Oh, I found some markings. One on the Morningstar and some on these goblins. I think that guy wasn't the one that brought them back. I think he was just given this to control these guys. So I think there's something else going on.
All right, I'll give that a look in a second.
I just walk over to check on Brunch.
Alright, I forgot about him.
Yeah. Just there probably.
Fun fact was, if y'all didn't notice the zombies, I was gonna have one start eating Brunch.
No!
This is where my character becomes a cleric.
Yeah.
Just forget undead.
Where's the fun in that
Brunch is
one?
just like slowly eating grass, just not caring about the fight that just happened.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, it wasn't particularly loud or anything like that. It was just like, okay, yeah, so there's like some guys around, just fucking bash them across the head, insult one of them, and then just like avoid some arrows, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna, now that that's out of the way, I'm gonna like get rid of the roll. Shell can just like kind of out in the open do something
Okay.
if you want to.
Cool. I mean, I'll come over to Terrence. Can I make a religious check on the marking?
Yes, you can. Religion specifically? Like, what are you looking
Yes.
for? Because,
Yeah,
like, I decide which one you use,
Oh,
and
yeah,
you
yeah.
go like, oh, this is what I'm looking for.
Well, I want to see if it's part of any
Just part of a
Like, if it
religion.
Like
looks
or...
like
any
God
groups
or-
that
yeah,
you might
exactly.
know, like any past
yeah,
groups
like
or
not
anything like that.
necessarily
Alright.
like just generically, yeah, like if it's part of like a god's marking or anything like that.
Go right ahead.
Is
Religion,
this
yeah.
Wolf or something?
Ooh. Let's roll a 10.
10. As you kind of like take a look at the thing, and it mostly looks just like a kind of a symbol of a normal spider. It's very deep dark black. It could mean you have heard about the drow spider god Lolth. It could be that, or it could just be like a normal spider tattoo. There's nothing like distinct
Okay,
that would be between the two.
cool.
Okay. Well, I think we should probably move on before someone else decides to come around.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm guessing we just
I-
bury the bodies so they can't find them again and try to bring them back. Oh, yeah. Before I do that, can I get the bugbear ear?
Go right ahead.
Uh,
Make a survival check.
Yep. And it's gonna be
Should be fairly easy, only like on a 4 or
Survival
lower.
plus
will it,
1.
Will you fuck up the cutting?
19.
You successfully gather the ear.
Okay, cool. Let me add that as well. 1 bug.
The...
Yeah. There you go.
I think this is the fastest combat we've ever done.
Yeah, because usually we have like way more people actually doing combat. Okay. Okay, I think we should regroup and start moving on.
Sounds
I'm
good.
gonna, I was gonna say unhitch
Yeah.
Brunch and start walking down the road.
How long do we
Alrighty.
reckon it would take to
Get
for us
to
to make
town.
it to our destination?
It'll take about it's hitting the evening, so you're gonna make a camp, and then it takes about 2.5 days ish to reach Phandalin. In which case you'll be reaching like a bit 3 p.m. ish.
Okay, how...
Okay.
When would our characters, like... Well, I guess we choose when to set up camp, really, don't we?
Yeah. You could like travel faster. I do have some traveling rules here. Give me a second. Traveling. It's basically you can travel 25 miles a day if you do like a scenic or an alert type of traveling, which gives you a +5 perception at like spotting interests, or and you can also like move in stealth if you want to.
Yeah.
That would mean you make 100 miles in 4 days. You can do like a steady pace, is basically the normal what you would usually ride. 33 miles a day, so that's 3 days for 100 miles. Or you can do a rush thing that will be 50 miles a day, but you will get a -5 to spot interests and a -5 to passive perception, so you will be easily ambushed. But it would take 2 days to travel 100 miles.
I'm not
And
really
if
in a
you
rush.
look at the map over here, you can basically see what 100 miles is.
Okay.
And you are about right there. You took like... You just took the turn into the
Yeah.
Piper Trail.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's about 50 more miles, I would say. So that means like... Yeah, about... Let's just say 2 days instead with a steady pace. But
Yeah.
you could also make it a day earlier if you do like the fast pace.
Yeah.
By the way,
I don't need to
I'm presuming
rush.
that. Yeah.
I ain't got any rush.
Yeah. Me neither. I'm presuming we all heal up and all that stuff.
I was just gonna fast travel you to the place.
Yeah.
What, to
Do a
make
roll
happen?
and see
Yeah.
if something happens, but...
Yeah. Sure.
And let's see what this is. I just put in random encounter table D100, so let's see what happens. Someone give me a D100 roll.
Okay.
Who wants to do it?
I'll do it.
Okay, you do
Yeah.
the first one.
Oh, I
was gonna
wish
say
I.
best for me not to.
I wish I
let's
had
take
Are you
my-
sure you want to let Tadas do the D100
Yeah,
roll?
yeah. We've got to let him do the first one.
So,
Wild
2d10.
magic PTSD. Yeah, you can do that.
I wish I had
Yeah,
my
we'll
special
rotate
dice
through,
that
so
I
you do the
used.
first
Yeah,
one.
I wish I had my special dice that I used to have, but yeah.
No, those have got to be locked away.
68.
68.
Those dice are like the fucking Annabelle doll. They need to be put
Right.
in, we need to be put in a museum.
As you like travel like slowly across the roads, about like halfway into your path, just in the middle of the road, let's say about right here. Why?
Why is it not right? Ah, there we go.
Right there. You see a well-kept, sprinkly cupcake on the middle of the road.
What?
My character goes, ooh, and starts wiggling. No, I'm kidding. Just completely out of character. Edgy man starts like wiggling his fingers and making high pitched noises.
Piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Nah, I like don't react to it at all.
Yeah, I probably think it was weird, but I would not try to like grab it or touch it or anything like that. It's just like, okay, food on the floor, probably not a good thing.
Suspicion. Why is it so pink?
Yeah, that would be a question.
that-
Like,
It's not a thing of why is there one there. It's just why is it so pink?
yeah, that would be a concerning color in these ages. So yeah.
I mean, pink dye exists.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, probably in those times, the pink dye wasn't really widely available. Most very bright colors weren't widely available.
I think you're like trying to root it in reality, in which
Yeah.
it isn't.
But
so
also,
it's,
like, it is in the sense of a medieval setting.
Can't you
That's,
use like prestidigitation to change colours of shit and stuff?
Yeah,
I was
I
gonna
can.
say
Yeah.
it's also like it's medieval fantasy in a world where there are literal guns and mechs.
Yeah, I guess so.
I think they can do pink frosting.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep going forwards like nothing was wrong.
I'm gonna throw a stone at it before we do anything.
Yeah, I guess so. That's a good idea.
What kind of stone you throwing?
Just a pebble I found
Just
on the
a
road.
stone. Just
Right.
picks up
Like
a stone off the side of the road
Like
and
size of a brick type of thing.
Just a
Like, it's
normal
heavy enough.
cupcake.
All right. You throw the brick towards the cupcake, and all of a sudden you hear a loud fucking crash as a fairly big pitfall seems to have opened up in the middle of the road.
Humorous. Bugs Bunny was here.
At the bottom of this
Oh,
pitfall,
dude.
you see spikes, just like meant to impale anyone who fell for the cupcake trap.
okay. Are we able to go around it?
Fairly
Oh,
easily.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I
dart
wanna
into the forest and
Yeah, I
have
was
a
gonna
try
say
and
I
have
wanna
a look.
I'll look at the other way around for other people.
As I see
Make
that,
perception checks.
yeah, I'll also make a perception check to see if anyone's like further up the road.
Alright.
What's my perception?
At first, you look at further into the tree signs, and you think you see a silhouette of a guy like running towards you until you
I'm gonna
realize
lunge at him
that it's
with my
kind of
sword.
it was just the branch of a very dark tree.
I think we
Well, I
all
lunge and
rolled
swing my
really
sword at the
bad
tree.
because I also rolled a 4. So it was a 5, a 9, and a 4 perception.
Yeah.
Table basically doesn't really see anything. It's just a normal nature.
Yeah, and I'm
Tara
guessing I don't
sees,
see
a
anyone.
squirrel, and that kind of like distracts him from the fact that he was supposed to be looking forward.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna go
Yeah, I'll
around.
keep pushing through the forest then.
Right. You can fairly easily get your cart across to
Yeah.
the other side, just like going through the forest. Takes a couple minutes, but you get there and you go further up the
Yeah.
on your way.
Cool.
In
come
which
back.
case,
Oh,
I think it's
Oh,
going to
nope.
say
Yum.
let's see. And after about a 2 days travel, again nearing the evening clock tower sounds. Where do I have it? There it is. Oh
Actually,
fuck,
we
my
would've-
red dot. Where's my red dot?
I assume you would have had a long rest at a town or like a camp at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've had
Yeah,
easily a
cool.
long
Damn, I
rest.
should have raged.
I thought I'm just
Hindsight's
gonna blow
20/20.
everything if we're on our way to town.
Okay, can someone like count these tiles and see what the absolute middle is?
The
Oh, God,
absolute
no.
middle. Ooh,
Uh,
that's
So
I'll
wait,
count-
I'll make it easier for you. Hold up.
One,
There you
The thing with that though, Ethan, is the first time we did
14.
session 1/0 or whatever, we didn't have a long rest until we cleared like 10 fights. So that's why
There's
it's been
24
conservative.
here.
If
Well,
you get the
24
halfway,
and a
I've
half.
just drawn a line across.
I have
the
my
middle of
dice.
the-
So 1,
Yeah,
2,
the
middle would be
3,
like
4,
here.
I found
5,
it.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. So it would be across, like here.
Yeah. Round
Right
about
there?
That's not counting like the halves that are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there are weird halves and stuff, but yeah, it'd be round about
Okay.
there.
I just need this to have the absolute middle to. It's where I import my maps, and if they're not in the middle, it's
Okay.
gonna like fuck up your thingies.
Yeah.
That was not the absolute middle.
It was the roundabouts, and they're the only things that are left are the halves.
Oh wait.
When you spawned it in, we could only see the halves. We
Yeah.
warned you.
So it was
Because
like
it wasn't
right
reality-
a
there,
full square.
Yeah, in reality, we got the exact middle of the normal squares.
Save in the maps. decorate is what I need. There we go.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
There we go.
Cool. Yay.
Let's see.
And don't forget to lock it so we can't accidentally move it. Oh, that is a bit on Matt's and mine dice trays.
What the
Oh
fuck?
yeah, so it is.
Yeah,
Why did I just get randomly fucking...
there we go. Yeah. Okay, that's nicer. Yep, that seems fully in.
There you go.
Yeah, I did.
Can you still move it? You cannot move it. Lovely. Let's see. I need a couple more things here. Need you.
Out.
That was done. That was done. That was done. Yes. And I need...
I like D&D.
It's my favorite game.
Yeah, I always look forward to it when we, well, when I hope that we're gonna do it. Because at this point, like every single week is just like hoping that we actually do it, but it's always
Yeah,
a
actually.
gamble.
What do I have here?
People.
There we go.
Some guards.
Already, as you head into the town, you are greeted by what looks to be two guardsmen, kind of like guarding a makeshift gate
Checkpoint?
that they placed down just before entering the town. You passed a couple of small farms and farmhouses, a couple of animals right there. There we go. And they stop you just before you enter town.
Yep.
Gonna need...
It's how massive. There you go.
There you go.
Oh, there
card is-
is signs that Andrew is alive.
Oh my
They
god.
just showed up in Sass's chat saying, still at family gathering till tomorrow.
Okay.
So,
Better. You could have set this like...
yeah.
Yeah. It's always
Well,
like this.
I mean, we're expecting it at this point, so... alright. The two guards basically stop you right before you enter town. And it's go like, halt. Who wants to enter town?
I think it's pretty
We-
clear
we
that
have,
we
like,
want to enter
identify yourself.
town.
Yeah.
Identify yourselves.
Name's Galahad. I was picked up. Was it the Lord's Alliance? Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, I was asked to come here by the Lord's Alliance to fix one's flint.
Warm
I see your
greetings,
papers.
friend.
Show your
assuming
papers,
I
please.
assuming I have papers, so
Yeah, you have the letter of your employment.
Can
yeah.
I say one
And,
thing? If we were doing short or long rest, I was probably using my Song of Rest ability. No, not Song of Rest. What? Yeah.
No, you mean
Oh
Inspiring
no,
Leader.
yeah, no, that doesn't count. So I was wondering. That's only. It does last until a long or short rest, but I was probably not using it. So.
Alrighty.
I was thinking like, oh yeah, that my short rest thing was at play, but no, that just only gives some extra health back if you do like a short rest. No, not in play. Sorry. Carry on.
I assume you give him your letter, your papers.
yeah.
Yeah.
I got no reason not to.
Yeah. He grabs it, just like as his partner, just like keeps looking at you and look at your card.
Well, I'm gonna keep looking at that partner. I know.
Alright then. We need to quickly inspect your vehicle for any troubles, but shouldn't be any too much trouble, and you should be able to move on. Let me just
Your thing?
kind of like goes around, checks everything that's in the cart, gives a quick nod to his partner, It's like, all right, feel free to move on. Silverin should be at the Town Master's Hall. Feel free to go talk to her and complete your mission for the Lord's Alliance. Proceed.
Okay. Where would we put the cart for the time being?
Pretty much you just take it with
Yeah, it
you
comes with
to
us.
the Town Master
Yeah.
for now. I'm just gonna
Do
put
you
it
want
right
to
here.
shrink that down a little bit? Because the cart is like massive.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Cool. So yeah,
Right.
we just go to the Town Master's place.
It's fairly easy to find the Town Master's place. You see a couple
The
of
biggest
people.
building.
You see actually like kind of laughing and just joyful. It seems like the town is happily recovering from whatever plagued it at first. The rebuilding, you see some children even laughing, playing on the streets, and everything just seems like it's a peaceful little town. You easily find the Town Master's Hall, both because and it's on the sign rather than in front, and it's the biggest building in the town. In front of you is a closed door with kind of like half of a missing persons poster kind of ripped up, and on the quest board you see needed adventurers for wiping out impending orc attack, which has been like written in red, urgent, and another piece of paper says like increased payments, while the old reward has been crossed out with a black ink. Someone very desperately wants you to get rid of the orc invasion.
Or someone.
That's
Does it
all that
say-
you see.
Does it say who to speak to or anything?
It does say to speak to the town master. What the fuck was his name again? Halbrin?
Something. Fat fuck.
That
Oh,
guy,
Halbrin.
yeah. What was his name again? Harbin. Harbin Wester.
Harbin.
Like a harbinger
take,
of fucking cupcakes.
I take a big interest in that poster.
Alrighty.
Uh,
Basically, all the information is it says impending orc attack, desperately needed adventurers, big reward that has been crossed out, even bigger reward on top of it. Speak to Town Master Harbin Wester for more information. That's all there is to it, with like a crude drawing of a very ugly orc on there.
well, that's clearly not
That's
a
all there
strong
is to
point.
it for now.
Kina, we already tried that the last campaign. We don't need to do that again.
What, die by fireball?
No, murdered the Town Master.
Alrighty.
Oh, well, I guess I'll knock on the door.
We can't murder Joel. He's the one who's running the campaign. Then there's not going to be no story.
Technically, every time they kill an NPC, they're murdering me.
I guess so.
So you just killed me 5 times. Come on in, it's open.
I'll open the door and walk in.
Alrighty. You're greeted by a kind of like a spruced up, nice smelling town hall with benches on the side and a kind of podium at the back with multiple doors leading left, right, and one kind of like more an old reinforced iron door, which you would assume lead to a basement of sorts. You see Sildrain just sitting on one of the town hall benches on the left, a little bit more to the back towards the podium. And it's like, yes, approach. How can I help you, you adventurers?
We
How
have a
did you know?
job.
We were sent here by the Lord's Alliance. We got your axe and your resources out back.
Oh, goody, you must be the entourage. Lovely. Do you have the letter?
Of course I got the letter. And I'm also going to pretend
Yeah.
you didn't use the word goody.
Jolly Gulmy. And she takes the letter, she just reads it, as it's like more information and correspondence for Sildarin as well in the letter. Thank you very much, adventurers. Let me grab your payment for the delivery of the goods, and I'll be right back with you. and she goes to one of the wooden doors, goes in for a couple minutes, comes back out with a bag of what sounds to be some clinking pieces of currency.
As you said,
Um,
like it sounds. I just heard a massive like cutting out of your microphone and just like as you said, like it sounds, and
Oh,
then
am I getting
you carry on.
called?
Could have been, but
I'm not getting called. Oh well. And
No, it was just a lag moment,
Yeah.
Spike. That's
It's like
about
we
it.
heard everything. It's fine.
she hands you a baggie with 2 silver pieces for each person.
ooh, 2 silver.
Okay.
Quite a bit.
Appreciated.
Okay.
Genuine appreciation.
I'll-
Thank you.
Can I ask
Thank you
her a
very much for.
question? Can I ask her a
Yes?
question?
Mhm.
I say to her, "You look like a hardened woman. What are you doing behind a desk like this?"
Well, that's certainly a way to speak to a woman.
At this point, I'm just going to turn around and start walking back towards the door.
I'm shocked. Sorry for my companion, ma'am.
What? I'm just asking if
I've,
that she could be out adventuring.
I've had my battling times with the Lord's Alliance, but now I feel like I'm better reviews, guiding others towards a better future.
Understood.
As
I had
for
the
your
worst.
further,
I had the worst line. I just decided just like, yeah, I'm not gonna say.
do it.
Sexual arousal. You're not that old.
At this point, Galahad walks out of the building. And
She kind of.
No, that isn't actually what I've said. I just found it funny.
Okay. You should have, bro. That movie is so funny. As for your further employment, I gotta fucking think of words here.
Words not braining.
As of the past 10 days, we've made plenty strides towards getting a better future for Fandolin, but unfortunately we're not quite there yet. You see, one of my comrades and very close friends, Gundren Rockseeker, has been taken by goblins from around the parts, and he holds a map to a place that will be of tremendous value to the security and future for Fandolin. A previous partnership with the Only Crafts Merchant Guild has sent out a adventuring group who, unfortunately and regrettably, have passed away on these grounds. They have been honored with a festival right after their death, as they did save the town from the Red Brand invasion. You see, the Red Brands were a group of bandits who were terrorizing the town, and they were the saviors of it. Only one of them survived, and they just locked themselves up in their room. Just almost never to be seen again. I was actually hoping that maybe you could take them with you on an advent on your quest for saving Gundren, if you choose to accept it.
Yeah, we can always use an extra hand.
I'll
Also,
be honest, I'm not usually the type to work in a party. But I'll talk to the guy.
by the way, we did hear about like the party that came here before us. It was sort of in the job description, saying that there was a party before. But I remember hearing that 2 of them survived, but I'm guessing just 1 is around anymore.
2 of them survived?
So, remember when I said that I would have done it, that he was basically brought back to the guild, like one of her sisters picked her up, like it used Revivify, and then just never let her out of the house again?
Like that, okay.
Yeah,
That
but
must be a powerful family then.
yeah, but they're not gonna let her out of the house like for the next 20 years, so
Well,
not gonna be.
technically, only one did survive. The other's body was taken by their family back to their hometown, where I do not know what happened further.
Understood.
But we have buried the party's remains on our small graveyard at the just across the town hall, actually. And she kind of like points in a window towards that spot over there. If you want to pay your respects to your comrades, you can do so there.
Yeah, I was just hoping to get maybe another person with some information that could tell us maybe something that the other one might not know. But it's fine.
What would you like to know more about?
So I pull out the Morning Star that I have and ask, like, we came across some unsavory sorts, and they had this symbol on their heads. If you could tell us anything about that, that would be a treat.
She takes a single look at the symbol and her eyes kind of widen, and it's... I've seen these symbols. They've been appearing around these parts more and more, especially around the Tribor Trail. They were first discovered near a desolate city called Conyberry. One of our citizens, he's actually an old adventurer, came from there recently, and he told me they've been around those parts. If you want to know more about them, you might be able to find more information with, let me look at his name really quickly. With Darren Ethermath. He's down at the Ethermath Orchard, and she points towards there. But maybe if it is religious or magical, Sister Garel at the Shrine of Luck might help you more. And she just ports you towards the shrine over here.
I already had my friend check out if it's anything religious, and I don't think it is, so I think it's just the spider thing. I'm presuming it's like an emblem, but if it's on that many things, it must be like a brand or something.
You can
But thank you for the information.
Check in with Darren Ethermath.
Yeah. Thank you for the help.
No problem. I can give you the details of the quest in the morning. And in the meantime, I recommend you go set up a room with Toblin at the Stonehill Inn.
Okay.
He's a lovely man, he is. That should also be the fourth member that I wish for you to take with you. Should be hiding out there. In the meantime, if you need anything, you can stop by one of our stores. The Barvin's Provisions should have all of the basic needs that you have, or you could stop by what the fuck was it called?
Just blacksmith.
The blacksmith, but also I'm looking for that one. Why do I not have that one?
She's
here?
a shopkeeper. I think she just had like some
The
stuff.
Lion Shield Coster.
Yeah. Didn't her guy get like eaten by the Nothic a while back? But obviously we wouldn't know that because you know, we died before we could say that.
You mean her assistant?
Yeah, the assistant that just disappeared.
No, he
into
was
thin
saved.
air.
You
Really?
guys
Yeah,
says
it
like
was someone
yeah.
else that was in the cover.
I'm sure that
It was
the
Huey.
guy.
There were
Huey
more
from
than
the
one
Missing Merchants
person.
poster at the Fendalin's Miners Exchange. There was a
Yeah.
missing person poster for Huey, and that guy
Ah.
had been dead for a week.
Okay. Cool.
I will send word to you with one of my guards tomorrow morning. For now, shop to your extent, have fun, and get a room. I'll send in a good word with him.
Okay.
Say,
Uh-huh.
don't suppose you could point me to a hub in Wester?
And she kind of like puts her hand on her forehead. It's like, why? What business do you have with that fool? I mean, that man.
I showed the poster from outside, with the price like ripped off the bottom, so it's like just the urchin and the information.
I guess he is still the town master. Thing is, Val, the survivor of the attack, the explosion that happened down at the mansion, told us that he was involved into whatever the rat rants were up to, but once we finally did our due diligence and exploration of the mansion, we could find nothing of use. Everything had been taken, unfortunately. So we had no proof of Harbin's involvement in any of their explorations. So unfortunately, he is still the town master until we can have our elections in 9 months again. And I can't really do anything against him, but he's the one that put up the quest, and he's right in that room over there that I just came from.
Do
She
you know anything
points to the one on
about?
what?
Do you know anything about the orc attack?
Oh, there has been orc sightings that have been sent from Longsettle. Or word has been sent from Longsettle that the orcs are dwelling around a place called... what was it called? It's not that one. Where the fuck is it? Called Wyvern Tor, where they've set camp. But
What
It's
Wyvern
fair.
Tor you said?
Yes. Wyvern Core.
Cool.
The other place where the markings were spotted was the desolate city of Coneyberry. And if you look at the map, you can see Coneyberry is right around there. And Wyvern Torn, she would have like spotted you to right about there in the hilly
Right.
biome.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna have a word with Mr. Wester
Alright.
myself, I believe.
I do warn you, he can be a bit of an annoying hassle. Pardon my
Oh.
French.
I've seen his kind multiple times.
All right, so I
and
assume
walk
you
into
knock on the
his
door.
room. Yeah.
Let me change my voice settings.
I'll go with you.
Who disturbs my peace and quiet?
We're here
Oh,
for
I
a
guess you
job.
don't want help with this then, and I just walk out the room.
No, come back.
And he kind of like
Yeah,
jumps out of his seat, almost stumbles as he like opens the door.
Come back in. Welcome. I assume you're new adventurers to the town.
Yeah, I mean, adventurers is a pretty broad term, but
More like mercenaries. We're here to do a job. You posted it. Could you tell us more about it?
Come right on in.
And he if you do go in, he closes the door behind you, but you can see like him sticking out his tongue towards Sildarin before closing the door.
do I notice that?
Make a perception check. Yes, you do.
In that case, as he goes to close the door, I'm going to keep it open and invite Sildarin in.
Well,
There's no need for that, children. You have much work to do.
well, actually, I think I want to hear this.
And she joins you for the conversation.
God damn it.
Okay.
Do I hear him say that?
Yes.
I'd watch your tone.
Sildarin
when you're
doesn't, but
around
you
us.
do.
If you want help, I'd watch your tone, Mr. Wester.
My apologies. All right, let me see here.
It's kind of, as you see, like in his office, it's kind of a mess. There's like papers all around. His trash has been piling up since no one wants to take out his trash anymore for him.
Yes, people just don't respect me as a town master anymore, unfortunately, so excuse the mess. Take a seat.
As he,
I'll
like,
shake our hand.
I pick up the chair
Pick up the stone.
Okay, well, but here it is.
As he takes out a parchment and he unfolds it. How can I bullshit my way through this quest? Because there's only one fucking sentence here, apparently.
The thing is, we're probably not going to be doing it today. So.
Yeah, but the quest itself.
Yeah.
Where is it? It's the orchard. I haven't read this in a long time. Those of a mind to face the orc menace should inquire within. Let's see. That's divided by 50, so...
So, very much east of the Tribor Trail,
And he points towards, like, the place.
is a place called Wyvern Tor. People from Longsaddle have sent us word that orcs are there causing trouble, and I do not want them near my dear town of Fendelin and our citizens. You see,
Well,
I can-
hold on, Mr.
Yes.
Harbin. Last time I checked, your poster said that they were attacking.
well, there will be. Trust me on that. They're
Well,
orcs, they're vile creatures, and they will come to our lovely town.
Making trouble in a
Disgusting.
location over 100 miles away, huh?
Disgusted. That's racist.
As you might know, this town has actually been the victim of an orc attack before, and that's how we lost the great minds of Van Delver in the first place. I do not want to see that happen again. You see, my great grandpa actually died in that attack.
Your great grandpa.
Yes.
So this attack happened 200 years ago.
It was about 72 years ago.
So it happened
Humorous.
when
You're
I was
lying.
if it
Did I say
happened
72? I meant 172.
okay, it happened before I was even
Genuine
born.
laughter.
And I'd say I'm pretty middle-aged.
But just wait, they're building up their forces and they're going to attack again. Trust me on that. I have my sources.
Well, I'll tell-
Inquisitive. If
I'll
you're
tell
s-
you-
if
Sorry,
you're so
carry on.
short, if you're so young, why don't you fight?
I don't have any training, unfortunately. My youth was spent going to the administrative side of a town, unfortunately.
Boredom. Shut up.
Well, I assume you still want to get paid, right? So maybe you should take your
I
little bit.
raised the chair higher.
There's no need for that.
And you see Sildren actually, like, just kind of sit back, laid back in her chair. She puts her, like, hands on the back of her head and she smiles. She's enjoying this.
Another group intimidating him.
I'm gonna go right up to him and like try and like tower above him a bit. And I'm gonna go, well, Mr. Wester, until you come at us with more than a rumor and a playground story, I think this case is closed. And I'm gonna just screw up the poster and just
I
throw it
can
in the
give you
corner of
2
the
gold
room.
pieces apiece.
It's never been about the money for me, Mr. Wester. You'll find that out soon enough, and I'll just walk out the room.
Fine, 3 gold pieces apiece.
Don't respond at all.
How tall is he?
He's about... He's kind of a short fool. He's about, let's say, 158 centimeters.
In
like-
feet.
4
That would
foot,
be
5'1".
5'1", 5'2".
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm an entire foot taller than him, because like the average size of a Goliath is 6'4". So I
Yep.
just want to
Very much so.
stand next to him and not say a word for a second. Just
Are you trying to intimidate him, or are you
No.
just standing there?
it's not like an intimidation check. I'm just being intimidating.
But look, what can I do to make you accept this quest? They are being dangerous, I tell you.
Well, when you have more information than just these rumors, maybe I'll be interested. But until then, and I just leave.
I
Fine,
follow
wait
behind.
there.
He actually grabs a piece of parchment from his desk, and on it, and he gives it to you.
To me, I'm like, I've gone out of the door. If you want to give it to
Alright.
someone
I
else.
will say, like, if you can give us 1, the number of enemies that there are, 2, a map to the location, and 3, what we could actually expect from them in the sense of, like, their coordination or anything like that, then I would consider it.
Give me a second. I actually don't know what the fuck is there even.
And if I need to do, like, persuasion or intimidation or anything like that, I'm good to do that as well, to get that type of information. If he knows it, that is.
Doubt it. He just heard there's orcs and he wants people to kill him.
Yeah. That's what I expected. That's why, like, if he doesn't have that type of information, like, either how many there are, where they are, like, at least need to know how many. So we know, like, if it's actually worth it and if we need more people. Otherwise, it's just a fucking suicide mission.
Do you read the letter that he gave you?
Yes, I'll read the letter.
On the letter, you see that it's a letter from a man called Hamun Kost.
Okay.
Give me one more second because apparently he is somewhere else around here.
Oh, Jesus.
Go play a song or something.
Sorry, that's my thing. Just a second. My speaker just disconnected. Okay. Reconnecting. There we go. All reconnected. Sorry, couldn't hear anything for a little bit there.
Oh, we didn't say anything. John's just getting some info.
Yeah.
All right. In the letter, it talks about Hamun Kost, who is a wizard who has set up camp near Wyvern Tor, and the orcs seem to be causing trouble around his camp. And he asked his old pal Harbin to see if he can send out adventurers towards his place, but keep it on a low profile since he doesn't want his research to be discovered by any people wanting to use it for the wrong purposes. And the orcs seem inclined to cause trouble. And further in the letter, he mentions there being around a dozen orcs and something larger that they keep hidden up in a cavern where they seem to have made camp. He is unable to remove them himself since he is working on his experiments alone, but is hoping for an adventuring group to come out help him. And that's basically what you see in the letter.
Okay, I read the letter, and I just say, like, I just fold it back up, put it in my pocket, and say, I'll need to discuss this with my team, and we'll think about it. We'll get back to you
If you accept the
tomorrow.
quest, please give me back the letter. As you have read it, it's supposed to be under,
He kind of looks towards Sildren and then puts his hand to his mouth and kind of whispers,
under some, between friends, you know what I mean?
Okay. Am I able to copy down the, like, notes of it? Like, okay, around a
you
dozen...
can like write a quick note on
Okay.
like bullet points of it.
Yeah, they're just like, around a dozen orcs, one big thing, guy is in trouble. Okay.
Yep.
And then I just pass the letter back to him.
Alrighty.
And that's it. And then I walk out and say, okay, we'll get back to you tomorrow. Have a nice day. And then I just walk
And
out.
Sildren walks out as well and looks towards the party. Are you outside?
I'm
Yeah.
outside.
Alright. Before you like move outside, Sildrain just looks at the party.
That was the most fun I had in the entire 10-day. Thank
Nice.
you. I wish you best.
Yeah.
As she
Give
sits
him-
back down and goes back to her administrative
I
forms.
just give him a nod
Would
and
you
walk
say
out.
we have enough time to go to a shop?
There's about like 2 to 3 hours before they close. Yes.
Okay. Would I be able to
It
go
makes me
to
think-
the blacksmith?
Whenever I hear it, I
Yeah.
just get reminded of people at Dirt
Yeah.
League. Greetings, travelers.
fair,
Welcome to
this
the town of
is
Ironwood.
Rowan, and then you
Yeah.
have Alan right there. You know.
Yeah. Greg the garlic farmer.
Yeah.
Real.
Okay. Yeah. I remember.
Great day for fishing, ain't it?
Yeah.
I had to like
They
them
made
as
a
well.
mobile game of them.
Yeah. Have you
Yeah.
watched Balin's Route?
No, I've
Yeah,
not.
film they did.
So
I
yeah.
have
good.
not.
It's
I'm,
very fun. I'd recommend.
So there's
So
two
you
things that
go
I'm.
to the blacksmith.
Yeah. There's two things that I'm looking for. One, a shield, and two, heavy armor.
I am going to do this one first. All right, so Terrence is first, indeed.
You
Um,
sure heavy armor's what you want? Because I don't think you can use it. You
I can.
use medium, right?
Oh yeah, I probably have light armor, so
Yeah.
yeah, I need medium.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
it's medium you
level.
want.
Yeah, medium. So medium and a shield. Thank you for reminding me. So yeah. Do you need to
Alrighty.
bring up like the shop list, or is it here?
The shopping list is right there. Basically, what you can find at the blacksmith is, the general store is for this guy, the other
Yeah.
shop. But over here, you can find most weapons and armor.
Okay.
It's basically just that list. So if you have a weapon or armor in mind, you can probably get it there.
So yeah, just shield
Um,
and medium armor, but I don't know what medium armor is, so
I don't have a thingy for that. Medium armor is hide, a chain shirt, scale mail, breastplate, and half plate.
okay.
Each of those just goes like +1 in their thingy, while some of them have disadvantage on stealth. Breastplate and half plate cost 20 gold pieces or 35, so you probably cannot afford it. And
Probably
then
like
you
10 now.
have 1 gold piece for chain shirt, which is 13 plus your dex modifier, maximum of 2. Or scale mail is 14 plus your dex modifier, maximum of 2, but it gives you disadvantage on stealth.
Which one is the one? Okay, yeah, that was a lot of numbers in one go. That one
Wait,
very
I'm
good
trying
process.
to. Here you go. You can read it on that one. So that's where
Ah,
I.
here it is. Nice.
thing.
Mm,
And
Right.
divide the cost by 50, obviously.
yeah. One GP. Yeah. Change hit. Yeah, those are pretty expensive.
Well, you are using a lot after all.
Yeah. Let's do so 12. Oh, the dex is only here too. That means it would be 40. Yeah, that would not be an improvement here for hide armor. That's interesting. Leather and hide armor basically the same.
Depends how big your dex mod is. And, like, what your proficiency with.
I wonder why the studded leather armor doesn't have a max that it can go to.
This is
but
light
this-
armor.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wait, what armor can
So if you have a
do I
plus
have?
5 in dex, it's better to have, like, light armor than medium armor at that point.
Okay, I have a leather. I just have leather armor, or is it leather studded armor?
I think he's sort of leather.
Yeah, it's just regular leather armor.
You
so
most
I'd
likely do not
probably-
have studded leather.
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
you can
so
start
I'd
with that.
probably.
Although you do have a +3 to dexterity, so you have something that is 11 in
Yeah, so it's 14.
Yeah, so it's leather.
So I'd probably go for studded leather if I am able to afford that, that is.
I mean, you should be. You have a lot of gold. That would be... That is 50... 90 copper pieces or 9 silver pieces.
I have 40 copper and 7 silver. How much would that be in silver in total?
So that would mean you have 20 copper left at the end of it.
Okay. How much would a shield be?
No, shoot, it's here. It's 10 GP.
Yeah, so that's 2 silver pieces.
Oh, okay.
So that's literally, you can spend everything, and then you have studded leather and shield.
The shield does give extra AC, right?
Yes, +2.
Oh, okay. So I could have 15, 17 AC if I spent everything that I have.
Yep.
I might just do the shield first, and I'll go for the studded leather another time when we get some more
Alrighty.
money. So
That'll
2 silver
be
pieces.
2 silver pieces, please.
Okay.
Tobin? No.
That's not Toblin. I don't remember my voice for Toblin.
I don't remember it either. So
Done.
I get a shield.
Been many months.
And that puts
I got it,
my
okay.
AC to 16.
Yes, sir.
Because I'll
You
have
have to be
it.
equipping those, remember that?
Yeah, it goes well with my duelist because I always have at least one hand free of a weapon. So it's just good to have a shield in that arm anyway to give myself extra AC. But also I'll need to remember that if I ever get disarmed from the shield, then I'll need to take 2 AC down.
Here you go.
Okay, thank you. That's perfect. And that is
Alrighty.
my shopping done.
Lovely. I'll just keep this one here for now.
Yeah, that's good to have there.
Right there's fine. Alright. Table beige.
I don't really have anything I want to do.
Just go to sleep and that's
Alrighty.
it.
Yeah.
Galahad.
I mean, I don't think I can afford anything I want yet, so I'll just go over to the inn.
Alrighty. You open the door and you are greeted with like a nice scent of like freshly baked bread, and you see a couple of people around here and there just kind of like laughing. In the corner you see a couple people rolling dice and playing cards. There's one woman sitting at the bar, just kind of chatting with Toblin as he looks up towards the door and it's like,
Oh, welcome to my inn. Can I help you?
Howdy. I'd like a room for the night, and yeah, get me some of your nicest ale.
Our nicest ale? Are you sure about that? It's fairly expensive.
Define fairly.
Well,
he kind of like nudges you to come closer.
it's 9 copper pieces, but it does pack a punch.
I'll take 2.
Alright. That's 18 copper pieces.
All right, how do I do this? So,
That is his
copper
strongest fucking ale.
So, how many copper is it for silver in this? Is it 10? Or 100?
It's just 10.
Just 10 copper, so it'd be
10 copper to a silver.
And you said it was 9 each, so it'd be 1, 2,
Yes.
and then plus 2, like that.
That might be. It's a very, very expensive ale.
Yep.
That's fine by me. And then how
As
much
the,
for a room?
What did I say a room was? Is that on here? Kind of is. I believe I saw one said it was like 3 copper a night, or 4 copper. Something along those lines. 3 copper a night.
All I
Okay,
remember
I'm
is that
I'm
Teddy
getting
always just
2 of-
cooked.
Yeah, I'm getting 2 of your
But it
most
was,
expensive ales. Do you reckon
It was
you could?
3 coppers a night and 5 if you wanted breakfast and lunch as well.
I mean, I'm getting 2 of your most expensive ales. Do you reckon you can nudge it down to 2 copper?
Well, given enough nights, then I would kind of cancel out, and you gotten free ale now, won't you?
Just for tonight. Just for tonight.
Good sir, I thank you for buying my most expensive ale. It's been there. Not a lot of people here have the cash to roll that around, but I barely know you, unfortunately. Now, if you would say do some work around here, we can make a pact.
I'll just pay the free copper. I'm not that type of guy.
Aw, he misses Teddy.
I see his eyes start like watering.
You do see, as you look up, you see like on a chalkboard, you see a special meal called, let's see, the McClunky meal special.
What a weird name for a meal.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you pay the room, I don't know if everyone else is there as well to
I would have gone like
get a room as
straight
well, or
over,
getting in the same room, or
I'd just be getting my own. I've kind of when they went to the blacksmith, I would have gone
Right.
over to the inn.
that would be 21 copper in total, and
Yeah,
you will
I've
get
subtracted it.
2 pints of extremely strong ale, which if you drink, you can pass a DC 20 Constitution save or become drunk for the next 2 hours.
Cool. I mean, I'm gonna start drinking them, but I'm gonna go over to the people playing dice.
Alrighty, both of them.
I'm gonna like drink them as I play.
Alrighty. Anyone else? What y'all doing?
So I will just say, like, to the barkeep, you have a place for a entertainer here. Just to sing a song to bring people's moods up.
I got like points towards the stage right in front of the entire bar. It's like,
Okay.
go right ahead, floor's
Yep.
yours.
I'll just go and start playing music for everyone.
Make a performance check.
That's gonna be a +9.
Oh my god.
He is a
That one
bard.
is tough.
That is a 22.
Oh my god. You see, pretty much everyone around you has started to like look up from their talk, and just like most of them are completely like entranced into the song that you are playing. For however long you're going to be playing it. The only ones that are still like kind of focused on what they were doing are the 2 people playing dice in the corner. Matt, what are you doing?
Sleeping. Like I kind of feel like I need to do IRL. I've been
Alright.
so out of it.
Well,
I noticed.
well, we were supposed to play for about like another hour at most, anyway.
Yeah, I feel like we did a good,
Yeah,
quite a lot.
we did
I
some
could just,
combat.
Finish up what we wanted to do here, and then say it's good night.
Yeah, that's fine.
When-
I know
Yeah, that's
that a few of you need some extra sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that case, subtract. Are you gonna stay in the inn as well?
Yeah.
Subtract 3 coppers.
Would I get any tips by any chance from like performing?
You would
It
have
was-
gotten from 4 people around the establishment. Let's see here. Let's just roll 2 of these. Fuck it. Oh,
Did it go
there
on
you
the
go.
floor again?
almost. It was on my shirt. I rolled max. Holy
Oh.
fuck.
Nice.
8 copper pieces.
Then I will just pay for my room and have 5 extra copper left over. Nice.
How much it was silver to copper again?
It's just 1 silver, 10 copper.
Okay.
It's just 10-10. We're not like changing those rules.
Yeah, I just can't remember. It'd been a while.
It's just that we're reducing the prices, so there's like not
Yeah.
massive inflation. Also, the background music, just imagine that my character's the one who's playing it.
You got your little flute out.
I can play like 6 different instruments. I'm
Literally
an
what we
entire
hear right
band.
now in the background.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all that. Do you want to join into the dice game?
Yep.
All right. They're kind of like fully entranced, so they don't even like notice you sitting down beside them as they roll. And you see like one guy putting down rolling a 6, like yes, and he puts it down on top of the other guy's 2 in the middle, and he's like, oh, for God's sake.
Do they seem
And
drunk?
They seem they have been drinking, but they're not that out of it yet.
Howdy, fellas. Mind if I get in on the action?
Yeah. Do you have to buy in?
How much is the buy-in?
One night stay at the inn. 3 coppers.
Well, you'd rather hard bargain.
Unless you want to do double.
And he kind of like smirks at the other guy.
Let's just do a normal buy-in for now.
Alright. Sure to be battling me or my good friend over here, Frank?
Let's go with you.
Alright. He's kind of a bald guy. He has a couple of like hairs left on his left and right sides. He has a kind of like a fancy mustache that looks very oiled in, so it stays together, and like kind of a goatee, while the rest is very much bald. He's wearing kind of like a 3-piece suit, but the sleeves are cut off, and it's very like dirty. He tries to be very fancy, but in reality, it's just kind of like he hasn't been able to keep his fancy pants on for a while now.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining the Homer Simpson's hair, where it's like 2 tiny bits and then a squiggle on the side with a handlebar mustache on him.
Pretty much. Actually, I kind of have an idea of what he looks like. It's you know Umbrella Academy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you know the old guy?
Oh, the director. Yeah, I know him. Yeah, now
What's
I
he
know what you.
called? What?
Just
fucking-
father. Everyone calls him. So, like, look up Umbrella.
Sir Reginald
Academy.
Hargreaves.
Yeah.
There you go. I got a picture of him. This is kind of what I'm imagining him being. There you go.
Yeah,
Right.
like that.
Except a bit more dirty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand.
Alright, so let me explain the game. Because yes, this is an actual game.
Cool.
If you look right here, please.
Where is hair?
It's at the corner of this map.
Oh, yep.
Right there.
Right
Yeah.
here, yeah, okay. I'm gonna be drawing...
Line.
Actually, hold up. I almost did Control Z, that would have fucked me over.
Line. Is it tic-tac-toe?
See where this is going. But it's different. I have not tested out this game, and I'm very curious. How this goes, as he explains, you will roll a d6. Whatever it lands on, you can then place the die on one of the spots.
Okay.
Then the
But
other
if you
person
roll a
can
high,
roll.
then you can
If you
prevent
roll
it, right?
higher, you are allowed to place it on top of the other
Okay.
die.
Cool.
And that's how that game works.
And I'm guessing you have to have a line of 3 of your dice.
Just so what? Huh?
So is it a line of 3, or is it to try and take up as many squares as possible? In
It's
the
a line
grid.
of 3.
Okay.
You try to get 3 in a row. It's probably
Because-
like insanely not balanced, but we're gonna find out, right?
Yeah.
Because I was thinking it's either between it being okay.
Right, here are the dice.
It's try and fill 5 spots before the other person does, or try and get a line of 3. It's either going to be one, that or that.
Right, here we go. Those are your dice.
Cool.
And we can flip a coin. Heads or tails?
Tails.
It's
Heads.
Cool. Whoa.
Oh,
a lot of
alright.
sliding on this one, isn't it?
Oh, whoops.
A 6 as well.
Alright, a 6 as well. There is 3 coppers on this go. That's not a roll. Bruh.
There we go.
It's
That's not a roll
sliding
either.
so much.
Yeah, like they
There we
slide
go.
so much.
Is it? I feel like... Is it because of the material?
I mean, that one rolled.
I'd say maybe try and
Oh,
roll
okay,
it on
it is.
here or
Hold up.
something.
Give me a second. Oh. Fuck's sake.
Because, for example,
There
if
we
I
go.
pick one of these and... There you go, that rolls better. 15.
Yeah, it's because of the friction of these things.
Yeah.
It should be fine. Good now. Let's roll it again. Oh. A 1. Alright.
Yep.
Down. Right there.
Oh, that didn't. Did it?
Wait, it's wait,
Oh,
there are
there's
really
no
sliding parts
physics.
now.
Yeah,
What the
there's
fuck?
no
Hold up.
physics at all anymore.
Hold up, what the fuck?
I think you've took it down instead of putting it up. They're just on ice now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, wait. I kind of fucked it up.
Any that move now, they all just
They
slide
are
about.
sliding.
Alright.
know,
Oh,
they
they
cool,
just
just
what
bring
the
a
hell?
table. Oh.
Okay, how about now?
Okay, they stop sliding, which is good. There we go, that rolls a bit
Cool.
better.
I mean, I want my 5 on top.
Alrighty.
5.
I need to change the
Fine,
state
this
to
one just goes
5.
away.
There you go.
Oh god.
You can just hover over it and press the number which you want it to be.
Yeah.
Oh! Alright. Don't do it!
1.
Oh,
1. Alright.
hmm.
You might need to put
He
it over here.
wins. Well, he just wins unless he.
What do you
rolls
mean
a
he
1.
wins? He doesn't just win. Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
If he rolls anything but a
Oh,
1, he wins.
yeah, he does. Because he just goes
Maybe the
over.
rule needs to be changed, like you have to keep it for 1 round as well.
Maybe. Yeah, because I've just realised first
I
player.
told you, it's very
yeah.
playtest.
That's
I
fine.
just thought of this game and I thought like
No,
that's
no,
sounds
that's
like
fine,
a really
that's
funny
fine.
game actually.
That's fine. I can RP. It's fine.
Okay, let's just say you have to keep it 1 round as well. Right.
And that would be a win.
Oh!
That's a 6.
I have to roll a 6 now or I lose.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, holding it for a run makes sense.
Yeah, holding
Yep.
it for a round, so you win
There
now.
we go.
Tough luck, friend.
Alright, you get 3 copper coins.
Excellent.
Double or nothing.
How about we play my game now?
Your game.
And And I pull up the two ales that I've just bought. This is a bit of a high roller game.
Alright.
It's a friendly little drinking competition. How does 1 silver 5 copper sound to you?
That's a week's worth of working. What?
I think if you win,
Well,
that's a
explain the
week.
game first, at least.
Well, it's a game about holding your alcohol. We just keep taking drinks from these here flagons of ale, And whoever can keep their wits the most wins. I mean, if you drop your ale, if you throw up, if you fall over, you're out.
Oh shit, he actually rolled a 19.
That's a strong ale that Tobin has. That no one can hold their ale against that.
Well, it's just whoever can hold it the longest.
That
Can I, whilst he's doing that? Would my inspiration dice, bardic dice, with reset because of the long travel?
Yes.
Okay. Can I use one of my bardic dice to give inspiration to Galahad
You
whilst I'm
could, but
singing?
do it in a sneaky way, otherwise it's
Yeah.
gonna be seen as cheating.
Yeah, it's one of those things of the whole. It's like,
Okay,
oh
but-
yeah, I tried to use guidance on him. He glows yellow.
Yeah,
I was gonna
that's
say,
the thing.
don't worry about that.
Okay. then
Yeah, I know. I
yeah.
think they're right. If they're actively doing it, then it means they're spec for it.
It's just that whilst I'm singing and stuff like that, I thought,
You are already singing, yeah. So,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, make a sleight of hand check with advantage.
Sleight of
Okay.
hand. Oh, what
for giving you bardic
For bardic
yeah,
inspiration.
Right.
bardic inspiration,
Um,
and sleight of hand.
but first, though,
what's
make a persuasion check towards the man.
what, me?
Yes, with
Okay.
disadvantage because he knows the ale.
Okay.
That's why I wanted to give him the bardic inspiration.
Oh,
So we
right.
could-
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
You can add the bardic inspiration for that.
Okay, so I get what is that? That's an
But
8
first,
plus-
Tadas, roll
Yeah.
your thing indeed. Yeah,
yeah.
it's inspiration. My bad.
That's
Sorry.
4, and roll with advantage. Oh, that's with
That's
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Yeah,
Doesn't
sorry.
matter.
So that's 15.
15. All right.
Disadvantage.
Yep, that works.
Oh yeah.
He does not seem to be noticing your tunes in between, giving some bonus points towards Galahad.
Okay, and then I'll add this. Okay, so that'd be a 12
12.
with disadvantage. Yeah.
I won't do it for that much, but let's say 8 covers.
I mean, you know the price of this ale. Let's make it a silver. That only seems fair.
You've got a deal.
Awesome.
He puts his silver piece on the table.
And I'll put mine on the table. Just -1 for now.
Alrighty.
So it's like I said, you don't have to chug it. We're just going to drink as much as we can over the next 5 minutes. If you drop the glass, fall over, throw up, you lose.
So, how do you want to do this? You're gonna have 5 rolls, and the person who actually made the DC check of not becoming
Yeah.
not
We'll
gay.
do, it'll be like a best of 5, I guess, unless you really fail.
Alrighty. Sure, bud.
All right.
You need. Let's just say you need to get at least a 12, including modifiers, to
Okay.
win 1 round.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's my game. I should start, right?
Go ahead.
So.
All right.
I assume we are just doing constant, flat con. Yeah. So.
It's just your Constitution, yes.
Yeah. Cool.
He
Oh,
rolled on that one.
delicious.
He has one fail out of 5.
You're right
He's
there,
already
buddy.
like,
I'm good, yes. Drink.
All right, my turn again. Oh.
Alright.
Oh my. Oh.
Oh fuck! Oh, I dropped it.
No.
Oh, he made this one.
Oh.
You're looking a bit tired over there.
Oh, I'm fine. Here, let me have another swig. Oh,
You make that one. Ooh, he makes it as well. It's 2 for 2 now, and you
Yeah.
have 2 more rolls.
Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, yeah, it's
You
delicious
made it.
actually. Oh,
All right. Ooh, he fails that one,
oh. So if I make this one,
too.
I win.
and he kind of like, oh, come on.
Right, here I go.
Oh,
and
a
I
nat
finish
20.
I finish off
You're
the
actually
flag.
so with that nat 20, you actually sober up completely.
Oh.
And he rolls a nat 1, no fucking way. And he literally just like
Passes
he looks you
out.
straight in the eye. He drinks his last sip. He puts his glass back down. He stands up, still looking you in the eye, and just fucking flops to the floor.
I'll catch him. I'll catch him and put him back on the chair.
All right, he's just like slobbed over, fucking dead on the chair. His Frank just looks at you. It's like, take the coin.
Ed, look after this guy, would you? And I go up to my room.
Christ, he's gonna have a story to tell to his wife.
So I did actually have a plan for
If he
I was losing
remembers.
that. So if I was losing that right before he took his last drink, I was going to go, oh man, I'm enjoying every last drop, and use command drop. But it turns out I didn't need to.
You just can't hold your liquor that well.
It's just a commoner, so he had like a +0 to his con. You had an
Yeah.
advantage in the first place. That's funny.
Cool.
All right, good job. You got a coin.
Cool, I got a free drink.
Well, technically, you paid for his drink, and you got your drink, and you got back 2 copper.
So you got like 1 copper back or something.
Yeah, it's worth. So worth. So really, I got my 1 copper discount on my room.
Yeah, basically, you did.
Oh wait, technically.
But no, I also got my room paid for winning the dice.
True.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I
that's
actually
it.
I didn't even pay for my room, and I just got that like fine ale for
Oh, it seems
8
like
copper instead of 9.
Alright.
you, me, and Callahan both have our own ways of earning money.
I'd say let's end it here, Dan. So
Yeah,
Matt
yeah.
can go to bed,
Yep.
and everyone
Yep.
in game is also going to bed.
Yep.
And then we'll start next day off. Just before, the next day you will get indeed a letter showing you to the location of Cragmaw Castle, where Gunrun was supposedly held. You have no idea if he's still there. It's been 10 days after all. You also got the quest for Wyvern Tor and the thing of going to the Eatermath Orchard to find out about the Morning Star. There's also the possibility of you going to Sister Gorel, which would lead you to Agatha's cave again. So which one would y'all be doing? So I can. There's a lot of side quests, and I'm probably not gonna prep all of them. Is the
I
thing.
would.
If I had to make a prediction, if we're gonna be with Val, it would probably be Cragmore.
Yeah.
Cragmaw? Okay.
I would have liked to just check out the maze with the guy to see like. Also, I don't know if I can. You said that it would need to be like a long rest for me to fully check out the.
Short
the
rest.
maze?
It's
Short rest.
to,
Okay.
basically, a short rest is to find out anything about the magic item or anything,
Okay.
and also potentially attune to it.
Yeah, because I would have liked to do that because controlling the dead seems like a useful thing. Because then
Alright.
if there are any more dead creatures.
I had already written it out in our DMs, so
Good.
let me read it quickly. Strats, rise.
I feel like I would have probably done that during the trip or whatever. Just sat in the cart and tinkered with the mace.
And you have what's like a synonym for die?
Perish.
What type of die? You're like death or a
unalive.
die?
Kind of like when a zombie is resurrected, but you release them back into death.
Oh,
They're stripped from their mortal coils.
so not die, but
Or
released
just do
maybe?
Maybe I'm just gonna do perish.
Yeah, fair.
Here you go.
Okay. So this. Oh.
Attack would make them attack. Distract would basically give you advantage on an attack potentially. Rise, if they are downed, you can make them be alive again. Only if they are not fully dead.
Yeah.
Flee is just like them running away, you know?
Yeah.
And perish is releasing them from their thingy. I'm probably gonna tweak it. Because literally this entire session I pulled out of my ass.
Good.
Nothing I had prepared, okay? Literally, the fight, you know, I was just like, hey, what do I have in my prepared bag of thingies? Let me just throw that at them, and this. Morningstar, I have no clue what the fuck I did there. I just thought of something funny. I was like, oh, that actually works. Not that it was completely bullshit. Some of these things were actually predetermined. I thought of it, and it's like, for example, guards are here, how Silrin and Harbin would respond to certain things. The fact that there are undead creatures in the first place was already established. So there's plenty that was already there, but most of it was just like, I've got these guidelines, let's see where it goes. So I'll be working it out for next time. But thanks y'all for joining. It's been a
Thank
good
you very
session.
much.
Let me
It's been
just
fun.
quickly jot this down. Midnight Star. Because I'm just gonna call it a Midnight Star.
Sure.
Seems like a cool name. Cool. That's that. And that's it. That was very fun. Thank you for hosting. And
Yeah.
next week I will only be able to do Sunday. So I don't know if that's okay with
Sunday again,
everyone
then?
else. Yeah.
Sunday is Father's Day, so some people might not be able to.
I don't have a
Depends on
father, so for me it's
Damn.
for me
Yeah,
it doesn't
it-
really
it-
make a difference, but
It might be
of course.
worth, check in with people.
Yeah, we can just like send a message, see whatever's up.
Yeah, if
Mhm.
people respond, that is. But yeah, anyway. That's
Yeah,
good.
for real, actually. Session 9 end.
I'm guessing Matt
Thank you
is
for
going to
joining.
sleep.
I had fun. I'm going to sleep
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah. Alright.
I was
See
for a
you
second,
later.
yeah. I was for a second thinking like, oh, good, you want to play your Riftbound, but then like, yeah, you're going to bed.
Yeah, it's too mentally gone.
I hope y'all enjoyed my bullshitting.
I did.
Yeah.
It was good.
Right, see you
If
guys in
it's
a
one
bit.
thing I'm
Bye.
confident in, it's
Alright.
my improvisation. Good night, dude.
Bye.
Good night. And that's that. Let's go back to my office. I need to turn on my model again. Where's my model? Oh yeah, I've been playing a bit of Schedule 1. Let me just wait a second until my face actually pops up on the screen. Always takes a while. There we go. I do hope everyone had a lovely time as well with us. Oh, let me take the hat off. That can go in the bin. Yep. Okay. That's done. Let me... I forgot that this wasn't... I don't know what's going on with Discord, but it's just not turning on streamer mode properly, and it's not turning it off. It's weird. But yeah. Today was fun. I really loved playing D&D. So, and I think I'm gonna finish it off here today because I have a few things that I need to do, that I need to pack up for tomorrow, my flight and stuff. So, and I need to put my clothes in the wash and a bunch of other stuff. So we'll call it here. And yeah, I do hope to see everyone around next week because I'll be back next Sunday. And then I will be off for, well, and then I'll be here for the entire week, which means that we'll be able to do a lot more stuff together. Also, the goal still stands there. If we get to 50 subs this month, then I will learn to play League. I've never played it before. I have no idea how it plays, and I've never even downloaded it before, so it would be all brand new to me. So, who should we go and raid? Also, I do hope everyone likes the new characters as well. I really like how I made Terrence. You know what? Josh is currently streaming, so let's go raid him. He's currently playing some Monster Hunter Wild. And I think he's been playing for a while. Copy. Flash raid. There we go. And that's raid messages. Raid and raid 2. There we go. I will probably be doing some schedule 1 streams when I come back as well. And thank you very much, Claw, Keena, Spencer, Hades, and everyone who popped by and said hello. Yeah, you have a good day as well, and I will try to have a safe flight as I pack up for everything. It's only going to be 5 days anyway, just so just gonna pack up some stuff, regular stuff. I probably won't be bringing my Switch this time, just no real point. And yeah, I will miss everyone. Also, I will say, obviously, when Monday is my birthday, because Monday is going to be my birthday, and then I will tell everyone that it is my birthday. So yeah, very looking forward to that. And I will be getting a new silver bracelet that we will be adding to my model. Hopefully, then I'll have 2, 1 on each hand. One is going to be a lot thicker. So yeah, bye.